Why, hello there. Good day, everybody. Welcome back to some more Skyfactory 4. Things to do, things to see. Yes. Hello, everybody. Let's see who's all checked in today. Hello, Garrett, Ravencrow, Only Panda, good day. Lucas, Yeet Lord, welcome. Glad to have you. Just realized I have the wrong counter on again. I always forget that. Let me fix that real quick because idiot. YouTube. There we go. That should look better in a second. Well, if I turn it on right. There we go. Except wants to stream today. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that, Mikey. Welcome. And hello, Steven. Good day. So, is today the day? My God, I have no idea. But we're going to find out. Hello, Evan. We are going to try to get this sumbitch up and running. So, I have not played a lot this week, but I've played a lot this week. Allow me to explain. I haven't done much, but I've had the game running a lot. I did build this. I put a nice little put a nice little frame around our system here, our evaporator. Might do a little diddling with that a little bit later. Just did a little bit of cleaning up, organization, things like that. Put a little roof on the Matter Overdrive stuff, so there's that. Finally got another head out of my... normally I have tons of these, but I'm not getting many at all in Skygrid. So, you know, if you've been here in my other streams, Raven loves to collect the heads. But I've got that going. But the big thing is downstairs. So right off the bat, I've been letting this charge. I have a horrendous amount of power built up. So that is 522 billion RF. That is currently sitting inside this box, and it's still going. And that is cool. And the better yet, it's still going even with everything running. And when I say everything, I mean everything. This thing has been fully powered off of our power system, which normally is a hell of a struggle for me to keep this thing powered, and I'm still have excess power, quite a bit of excess power that is chunking into that storage unit down there. So, a lot of power. The other reason I was letting it run for a long time is because we ran out of fuel last week. So I've got over 9 million millibuckets of tritium right now and 25 million deuterium. And liquid diamond or molten diamond is in the billions at this point, I think. So we have a lot of fuel, and it has to be. Because that took... I mean, literally, I've probably had the game AFK open about 15 to 20 hours this week, just while working and doing other stuff. A lot. Sometimes even when I'm playing games just for myself for fun, the computer will run this and No Man's Sky, for example. I had this sitting open while I was jamming No Man's Sky the other day, because there's some new No Man's Sky content out that I was pretty excited about. Ran into one little snag, and that's these little things. They were drained, right? Our fuel that was going in here. So deuterium ended up filling up both sides. And it took me picking these up and putting them down in different orders multiple times to finally get them going into the right one. Whether it continues to do that, I won't know until we actually start running it. But it should at this point. The only thing I don't have power on the bottom of that. Or it's on, but I don't have it on. It's off. So once we kick that on, that's going to start powering up our system. I put a bunch of the coolers back on because it was definitely starting to overheat here last time in the last bit, so I'm going to be a little bit slower about removing those. Dravencrow, I should clarify, mentioned something about trying to get the turbine working. We're going to start to look at that, but I'm not going to lie to you, that thing looked confusing as hell. I tried to look online to see if I could find any information, and the closest I could find was an hour-and-a-half long tutorial by one of the devs that made it. So we're gonna try. Let's see. Rexy, what's up, Rexy? Hey, not a worry, Rexy. Always take time for yourself, dude. I'm always gonna be here. You take the time you need, but 100%. So yeah, basically we're gonna flip this thing on and let's see what we can do with it, right? The fuels are ready. I've got plenty. All of the coolers are being coolered, right? They're all totally good here. Lots of it. So all that's good. And yeah, we're ready to fire up. Not turned it on even once this week. I wanted to wait. Why is it not on? Oh, right, because I don't have it connected to a network. It is now getting the power. And it is, in fact, rising in temperature. Let's see here. I might check it. Yeah, sure, no problem, Rexy. Money and card. Oh, not a problem, bud. No worries at all. The temperature is increasing. And I feel like it's increasing faster than it did last time. Well, I guess I should take that back. It has to hit 8,000 before this thing even turns on, technically. So it's going to take a few minutes for that to kick up. The coolers aren't affecting this much. The coolers affecting is when it finally turns on. But that's got to get to like 8,000. So that'll take just a couple minutes. So as for the turbine, which I have added to the list, there are a lot of components involved in the turbine. So the turbine is another nuclear craft system that I know absolutely nothing about. So we're going to try to figure out some of that today. Right off the bat, I need HSLA steel ingot. That seems to be a component for a lot of this. So we're going to have to figure out what the hell that is. So basically it's iron mixed with carbon manganese blend. Okay, carbon manganese blend is graphite and manganese dust, as you'd assume. Manganese dust, of course, you get from a manganese ingot. Makes sense. Manganese ingot you get from a manganese oxide ingot. You can just melt down other manganese, but that's not going to help you. See, that's not going to help you. So this is a multi-step component, and it's not easy. So manganese oxide is manganese dioxide or manganese oxide dust. Now the dust is crushed which we've dealt with. We've dealt with this before. I have that. So really it's just doing 5 different things to this same dust, starting by smelting it. So we're going to do that. We're going to get the See, I've got 177,000 of it because of the other automations that we were doing. I'm going to make a bunch of this stuff. So we're going to make a mess of it. We just smelt it. Will it smelt? It smelts. Good. We're going to get a bunch of this stuff rocking, and we're going to put it through. You're watching me in VR? That is interesting. All right, let's take a little check over here while we're waiting on the Rauschenhofen to finish up. Excellent. We're already at 2,500, getting well on our way to 8,000. All right. So, again, we go back to turbine. I saw turbine. There it is. So here we are, HLSA ingot. That's what I'm looking for. Let's throw that up in here and get rid of that. Go back a step. So I need graphite dust again. That's understandable. I don't know how much graphite dust I have. Let's take a little look here. Graphite dust, none. But I do have a ton of graphite. So, you know, we can fix that problem. Get this up and in here. Is it manufactory for this one, or is it crusher? Manufactory, but will the crusher take it as well? That's a rock crusher. That's the wrong crusher. Oh, gotta be manufactory. Okay. Throw that in here. Get some graphite dust going in this one, and that'll be great. If I could just jump scare other people in chat. Just now you'd be one. Right? Turbines come from a mod called Extreme Reactors. Well, Extreme Reactors is a separate mod, and I've played with that one. So Extreme Reactors is the evolution of so Extreme Reactors originally they had in Skyfactory 3, if it is, that was the primary reactor power source, and then this takes this nuclear craft one takes it to a whole new level. So it is purely part of nuclear craft, but it works well and is a variation of Extreme Reactors. At least what I was reading myself here. Okay, what am I looking for? The Rauschenhofen is going. The manufactory is pumping. We can start the next component. So let's go back. Manganese dust is the manganese ingot, which is the manganese oxide, which is the manganese dioxide, which is the manganese dioxide dust. Somehow I've gone a different path. Okay. Try that again. Oh, right. We're going manganese dust. The manganese ingot, which is manganese dioxide. Here we are. Manganese oxide dust. That's what we're looking for. So I just have to cook it again. It's like we will verify that. Stop it. There it is. Manganese dust gets cooked. Okay, so we're going to cook it twice. All right. Stephen Onlydraven, sorry I'm quieter tonight. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. I 100% am sorry to hear that, dude. Hopefully everybody's okay. Family, I know it's a lot to go through. We just had to go through it ourselves, so I totally understand. But please, yeah, don't worry about that, man. I can entertain you even a little bit in a moment like that. I'm happy to do so. You gotta stop making the Disney fly around? Okay, I understand that, Rexy. All right, so manganese. So I need manganese ingots. That's from no, I need the manganese dust. So I smelt it again. So when this stuff is done smelting, I'm going to smelt it again. I think, right? I believe. So much smelting. So much smelting. Okay, let's see. Let's hop over here and see how this is looking. Oh, 5,300. We're getting there. Dima says, hey, Draven, 2 questions. What is your favorite Skyfactory mod pack? Skyfactory 4. Also, how to get the 2nd prestige point after completing the Skyfactory 4 achievement tab. That's a hard... So, with prestige, you're going to finish the first page of your advancements and get a point. Then you're going to start a whole new game. And you're going to do the first page again. Because the points are shared across all the worlds you have. So on the 2nd world, you already have that 1 point, or you can buy it on your first one. Use that point to buy whatever the next thing is. Vein mining or hoppers. I can't remember which one it is. Then you're going to start a new one. You're going to do the first page again. You're going to do the first page 3 or 4 times to get you the first few points, which will then unlock some other things to let you move forward. You can try to go through each card and only do the first page once. But it's very hard to do, and 10 times longer, honestly, in the long run. So farming the first page for the first few points is really the best route to go. And each time it gets easier because you're unlocking something else. Hopping bonsais, vein mining, each one will go faster. So I don't even bother building a decent area when I'm doing my first prestige point. I don't care if it's messy or cluttered. I'm just trying to get that point, and I'm never going to touch it again. The 3rd or 4th one I make is the one I'm probably going to continue. That last one, I'll be a little bit nicer with it. Okay, where was I at here? 56. Okay. Doing multitasking today. Okay, so that's turning into manganese oxide dust. What was this? Manganese oxide dust. Oh, it's still cooking that. Okay, I was going to say, why is it cooking into the same thing? Turbine Discord. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Thank you very much. Nuclear craft one. Good deal. You're very welcome, Dima. Or is it Dima? I would lean toward Dima, but phonetically, I believe it's Dima. If I'm saying it wrong, let me know, and I'll fix myself. I will fix myself. I promise. Okay, so again, in decoration purposes, I did go ahead and make these look a little nicer, a little cleaner. I went ahead and finished the top of this, even though I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in there yet. Originally, it was going to be a portal room, but I found the portals are honestly just slowing things down a little bit. It's easier to fly with the speed that I've got. So I've got a whole other level up here to do something with, and I'm trying to stay on the same theme. I had to leave this open so this could work, but... It still looks pretty cool. I like that. I also cleaned out all the blocks that were floating underneath this level, so there's not blocks all in my area here. Just looks a little bit cleaner. But I'm very pleased at the horrendous amounts of RF. I don't know what I'm going to do when that thing gets full, to be honest with you. I don't even begin to know what I would do at that point. Because that's going to be an interesting day. All right, let's see. Here's the rest of the manganese dust. Let's put that in there. Yep. And now we're going to take the ingots, and I think we're just going to cook them again. I think we cooked this like 50 times until we get to the alloy furnace. Alloy furnace. Do I have an alloy furnace? I do. Come here. Alloy furnace down. What's that? Enchantment extractor? I'll take that. Oh. Cyclic won't let me pick it up. Okay, give me that. Retire this temporarily. Give me that. All right, we're going to set that in there because I'm going to be throwing a bunch of stuff through here. I don't have to manually load a lot of that unless I double. I might want to double chest that. I saw how much of this stuff I'm going to need. Oh, the Draconic Energy? Oh, yeah. Oversized laser drill? That's awesome. There are some options. Yeah, we could definitely, we could do some stuff with it. Signy Gabriel, is the simple storage network thing better than ME in my opinion? Yes. That's opinion, mind you. There are other people who like the other one. It really comes down to preference. But the reason I like simple storage is A, it's more simple. Much easier and straightforward to build. Doesn't have as many components. Number two, the components you need to build it, you can get really early in the game. I can have horrendous amounts of storage before people have their first ME storage disk put together. Just because it needs such cheap equipment and it doesn't need any power. So the entire system runs without any type of RF. I don't need to worry about, do I have enough to run it? I've got auto crafting down pat at this point with simple storage. So I can auto craft about anything I need to. So I like simple storage. But I recommend eventually make both of them. Because you might like ME better. And if so, that is totally cool. It's all about personal preference. But that's why I like simple better. Grab these. I knew that if I did that, it was going to get up in there. Ooh, jerks. Okay, let's see. That's the manufactory still going. Another one of those. And then we're going to start making these. I believe we cook those again. Man, I should have probably checked that before I put them in there. Manganese dust I get from a manganese ingot. Manganese ingot. Yeah, I could cook this. Then I have to take the manganese ingot. And I have to manufacture it. Okay, so once those get done, those are going in here. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's see. In the sense, you just make multiple copies of your game. You can, yeah. I mean, if you, it just depends on how you want to do it, right? Like if you want to try to do it manually, or whether you want to skip. Because I mean, you can also just give yourself all the points, right? There's lots of ways around doing it the long way. It just depends on which way you want to do it. There's no right way or wrong way. I think it was intended more to be played multiple through. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. There is no cheating in Minecraft. Can't cheat yourself. If you're having fun, you're doing it right. Okay, so I have my first manganese. Oop. That's going to go... You know what? I think I've got enough of these. Oop. Let's do that. Put our graphite away. And I don't have any problem with lag on simple storage or with auto crafting. So I've heard some people do. I guess that can also depend on your PC. Show us your whole storage with simple storage right now. I would be happy to. So simple storage consists of these two blocks, and I have a controller block, and that's for controlling my auto crafting. So I have two boxes or two chests. These are input chests. So everything that all of my machines are making, including the stuff I'm working on right now, everything gets teleported wirelessly to one of these two chests, and that's what puts it into my system. This is my overflow chest. So if I don't have a file for this, it goes in here. So I know either it's something that can't be put in a file, or I just don't have a file for it yet. Then we're going to go up a level. This is the heart of the storage system. Filing cabinets, along with all of the saplings. I have all the cables behind the wall just to make it look nicer. And this side's all filing cabinets. But it's just a whole bunch of the regular storage link cables on the back. And that's the same for... Where'd my other one go? I'll get fix that later. So yeah, I got filing cabinets. This one's open because I always leave open the one that I'm filling up next. So the bottom three rows are completely full, and everything in the top three rows are full up to here. I've been kind of going up and down and up and down and up and down. I've got more room to put them on the back if I need to. So everything that the light touches, no, everything in a sapling goes into the filing cabinet beneath of it. And just all of these are connected. Just show your simple storage into a compact machine to save space. Now, I've done that many times. I've got a tutorial on that. But sometimes I like to have it out. I like to do something different every time. In fact, usually I put my storage underneath where I start. This time I decided to build up and start going up and seeing what I could do with it, just because I'd never done anything like that before. Try to use a slightly different design. Plus, this time I did a couple other things, like what's above this. So, again, we have all these connected, and there's a cables going down in the bottom, which connect with this right here. So you can see that's one of those rows of all the saplings, and that's the one of all the storage. So those two are connected, and that's what comes in here. So everything the input puts into here goes into a filing cabinet. If there is no file for that item, it overflows into here. Okay? So there's that. Then we go up to, this is my auto crafting. So again, I have cable coming up from beneath. And these are all processing cables with auto crafters, and each one has something different to auto craft. This is making graphite ingots. This is making cobalt amber. This is making just logs into wood. So each one of these is automating something. I've got a bunch of extra ones here for as I need more automations, I can throw them on. I got a nickel amber. I have all the amber that's worth making at this point, but I've got a whole bunch more extra ones in case I need them. So I have a section for my filing cabinets and my saplings, and I have a section for my auto crafting right above that. And if I need more room, I still got another space up top. Let's see. Are great, but there are tons of dupes of them. There can be, depending. Let's see. Filing cabinets are awesome. I like them. They're convenient, and I find them to be the best storage medium. I use the black hole controller and put black hole units inside, which is very useful for my storage. Yep, that can be all right, too. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Void charm. I don't quite understand how it saves you from falling into the void. All right. Void charm. Oops, what am I missing? Oh god, I'm out of nether wart again. That's alright, I can make nether wart. Do I have that? Not have that, alright. What else can I make it out of? This? There's some nether wart. You know, I had something in there. Alright, void charm. Saves you from falling into the void, okay? It's on there currently, right? Make sure I don't have anything flying on. Okay, well, let's see how it works. Okay, it made a weird teleport noise. That made a complete, made an odd teleport noise and then used up all the juice of it. So it looks like it's a one-use item. I haven't messed with the void charm in so long, I'm trying to remember. So it was a one-shot item. Saves you from falling into the void, right-click to toggle on. What's on? So, to my understanding, what happened there had, because, for example, Skyfactory 3, when you fall into the void at the bottom, you just die. So had that been the case, it would have teleported me to the top, which is natural in Skyfactory 4, versus just dying in Skyfactory 3. So, again, that bauble in Skyfactory 4 isn't as useful since we naturally have that ability. But in other packs, Sky packs like Sky Farm, what other one do we do? Sky Magic Islands, and something like that, it'd be much more useful, I think. No, it doesn't have to be. Any of the baubles will work in your bar. And like I said, when I did it, it teleported me. We could hear the sound, and it drained it of its power. So definitely, it did kick in. Oops. Look at all this mess I've got here. Let me get back to work here. Give me a second here. Oh, God, my reactor. Ah! Wow, we got here right before it hit 8,000. I know I missed some things in chat. Bear with me a second. This is about to go live. It's struggling. Why is it struggling? Which is struggling? Come on, kick on. What the hell? Oh, here we go. Part of my problem. There it was. I had leftover fluid that wasn't letting it go. All right. So now we got to give this some time to see what happens. Okay. Let's see. And the Void Charm work in the end? Potentially. The end is broken in this game, so I'm not able to go in and test that. So hang on. Let me see what I missed here. Can you make a new auto amber? Make a new one? Like you want to know how to do it? Or is there something specific you're wanting me to do with it? Are there iron chests or colossal chests? There are compact chests. So compact chests are part of the compact storage mod. All you gotta do is build a chest builder, and you can make the chests that can go up to this maximum size, and you can also make backpacks you can carry that are also the same size. Pretty easy to do, pretty cheap as well. You can pick their color. I just like 222 blue. Does the one have fun? You'd probably not do. Yep, that's exactly. That's whichever you find better, right? Hey, Dark, what's up, man? Dark the Warrior. Yeah, I know. Remember you, Dark? What's going on, brother? There's a chest builder, which allows you to make. Oh, you already answered that question. Thank you, Rexy. Doesn't have to be in a bauble slot. We already did that. Join the stream and see you willingly jump off the base of the void. Man has no bounds. I am a machine, sir, and an animal. Let's see. How long do you think you're going to play this pack? Also, what pack do you plan on doing next? Automate any amber. Yeah, I can do that for you. Give me just a minute here. We'll do that. Are there any chests bigger than the compact chest? Not in Skyfactory. No, there's not. Let me finish feeding these things in here real quick so they're working on what we're looking for. Those go in there. Why did you stop? Okay, it was just lagging. Okay, there we go. Put that there. There. Factory. This gives me my dust, which I had. I gotta get some of these over here. Right, trying to do a couple of things at once here. Give me a minute. We'll keep everything running so while I'm showing stuff, work is getting done for us. Automating any amber. Sure, we'll do cotton. Cottonwood amber. It's the same as every other amber, so that'll work. So, when making an automation with simple storage, a couple things you're going to need. First thing you need to do is you're going to need to make 2 of the amber that you're going to need, that you're making. Okay? 2 amber. Then you got to check your recipe. This one is 5 resin and 4 acorn. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 stacks of 5. Then our acorns are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's our recipe. You want 2 separate stacks. Next, you're going to need an auto crafter and a processing cable and a lever. Oops. I've already got some of that up there, so we're going to be good. All right, so once you've got all your materials, you need to take one of your amber and make a file for it. That's one of the things people miss the most. If there's not a file for whatever you're going to make, the autocrafter has nowhere to put the amber you're going to make. So now I've got one in there. Okay? You're going to connect the autocrafter anywhere in your storage system. It can be connected to any of your other cables. You can run a cable just up for that, like I have here. But your autocrafter, you want to leave one space for your processing cable. Do not put the processing cable in. That's last. Then you got to make sure your crafter's got power. You want to change it to requires redstone, and then make sure the lever is still off. Okay? So we come down here to this one, right? I've already got power going to it. One space to connect to this cable. It's already on requires redstone, and it's got a lever that's still off. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put our recipe inside the autocrafter. That one's pretty easy, but you got to do all of that before you ever put your processing cable down, or it's not going to work for you. Okay? Next, that's when you're going to slap on your processing cable. Still haven't turned this on yet. When you click on your processing cable, on the left-hand side, you have to click with a stack of the recipe. So we know we need 5 of these and 4 of these. You don't have to draw out the pattern. You just have to click with a stack the right size of that component to equal out the recipe. So 5 of these and 4 of these makes 1 of those. You'll know it's correct if it says transaction valid. The game is saying, yes, you are correct. This makes this. If you're doing a recipe where the left makes more than 1, polymer being a good example. 1 polymer recipe makes 16 polymer. Then on the right, you have to click with 16 polymer. You have to have the right equation or the system's not going to understand what it needs to do. So once you've got your recipe on the left, what it's making on the right, says transaction valid, go ahead and flip that on. You're going to click inside. It's still not working. That's okay. You got to kickstart it. If this recipe had only 1 component, like 9 acorns, diamond acorns make diamond, it would already be working. We'd have no problem. If there's more than 1 component to the recipe, and in this one there's 2, it only ever pulls the first one in. You have to take the second one, and set it inside. And now if you look on the right-hand side, it's making them over and over and over and over and over again. So right now, it will continue to make cotton amber until I run out of acorns and resin. And then as more acorn and resin pop in, it'll continue to make more of them. I have a couple options. If I want to stop that process, I can come up here and I can flip the lever off, which will turn that back off again. Or, back at the beginning, I said we have this controller block. This lets you control every processing cable that's connected to your simple storage system. Right? So, silver amber, cottonwood amber. This is the cotton amber. If I want to do this, that turns it off. So if I don't, hey, I want acorns for some reason, stop. Or maybe I want diamond for something else. You can turn it on and off right from here so you don't have to keep going upstairs. And that is automating amber. Not too rough. All right, now I know I missed some chat there because I was going over a thing. Let me see what I missed in chat. Yeah, it wouldn't be as much in Skyfactory 4. They played any mod packs with 1.16 Mystical? I don't believe I have. Someone asked me how long am I going to do this one? Until I get bored with it, or until we run out of stuff to do. Like this is probably the 5th time I've streamed Skyfactory 4 World, a Skyfactory 4 World on this channel since I started streaming. And I'm already doing stuff I had never done before. Each time I find new things to work on. So eventually I will get bored with it, or I'll run out of things that I want to do in this playthrough. After that, I'm not sure. I've had a lot of recommendations for Insane Craft. And then I've also been told a lot about, what is it? Stone Factory, which is currently what our members server is set up on. So I probably might lead one of those two ways. Thinking about it. Again, haven't completely decided yet. I've had a lot of great recommendations, so I've got a few to pick from. Let's see. I'm going to go eat some food. All right, Rexy. Hey, Muttley, what's up? Sorry, I was delayed on the hello there. You're not using the upgraded simple storage remote. Nope, I am not. I will show you why. Upgraded simple storage remote. That's this one. Well, I don't have the thing for it. Give me a moment. Show you why I don't like it. Now, this remote, you sync it. You can use this remote in other dimensions, which is great if you want to put stuff in and out of there. But you can't craft in this one. This remote goes a further distance, much further distance, but you can't craft in it. So for me, if I have the remote, it's more because I want to be able to build something without running all the way back to build it. If I was going to go to like Twilight Forest or something, that remote would be useful because then I could just throw stuff in my system in case I'm running out of room. But I usually just bring a backpack. But that's why I don't use that remote. It's just because you can't craft with it. I'd rather have the crafting feature. And I spend 99% of my time here. Oh, Insane Craft is good. You should play it. Warning, it's a big mod pack. Yeah, I want to say I'd started it. I did like 1 or 2 episodes, and then Skyfactory 1 was re-released, and I switched over to go do that because Skyfactory is my jam. Whoop, look at all this delicious stuff here. Okay, let's get this in order. For those of you who are hanging out today, hey, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. If you're having even the slightest bit of a good time, it would be awesome if you would consider clicking the like button. It really does help out the channel when folks do that. So something to consider. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe so you can hang out with us all the time. We also got a membership program, comes with a bunch of perks. If it's something you're interested in, you can find information on that by clicking join on anywhere on my channel, and it'll show you all the stuff that come with the membership program. A lot like subbing on Twitch, which I do have a Twitch channel as well. If you have a Twitch channel, would like to watch me, I stream over there 4 or 5 days a week, usually non-Minecraft stuff. My Twitch channel is Onlydraven Gaming, all one word, no space, no underscore. Be cool if you'd consider giving us a follow over there. All right, there's me pimping myself out for a few minutes. Let's get back in here. Are there any wireless remotes for the ME system? Let me answer that. Dyragarth, who just popped in, might even be better for that. But my understanding is there is a wireless terminal for ME, but either it was broken, it is broken, or it can be glitchy. That was one of the things I was warned about ahead of time. There is one. Of course, the issue with it might only be in Skyfactory 4. If you're playing something else with ME storage, it might not. But I remember at some point it was broken. I don't know. They may have it fixed by now. I'm honestly not sure because I just don't mess with it enough to know for sure. Let's see. For some reason, Oh, it doesn't work in other dimensions. Thought it was a feature. Oh, supposed to. It may not then. The Skyfactory may be disabled. Hey, Pixel, what's going on? Have you ever messed with the XNet mod in Skyfactory 4? I tried to dabble with it a little bit. Just not that smart. It takes a very technical mind. And I'm not into programming and such. I don't know anything about programming. So the XNet was just a little bit over my head. Not to say I won't sit down and try to figure it out somehow, but even some of the information I found on how it works online was like reading a programming guide, and it was just not something I have any experience with, so I didn't take to it immediately. Not against it. It was just I found it a little bit more confusing than I would be able to do just streaming out here kind of thing. Let's see. Hi, Draven. It's been like 2 years since I've been on YouTube. Hey, well, we're happy to have you, Will. Good day. I said Will, but it's WLL678. Is Will okay? I don't know. We'll ask. Every Ford is broken and crashes the world, at least for me. Aha! There it is. That's what we're talking about. The upgraded one. Gotcha. Hello, Terry. What's up? Yeah, XNet could be sweet. Like I said, it's just not... I've built everything that you can make with it. Just couldn't quite figure out how to put it together, and the book that is in the game for it was very confusing. Okay, so today we are again trying to get this reactor up and going. Oh, listen to it hum. Oh, Lord, look at the energy. Oh, my Lord, this could actually happen. Woo! We are trying to get this to 3,333,333 RF. If it hits it, I will get the achievement that I have never got before, though I've tried so many times. So many times. Turbine is the other thing we're working on today as well. Starting to dabble with Turbine. Again, it looks like it's very in-depth. So right now I'm working on making all the different components that are needed for it, the materials, and then we're going to see what we can do to put it together. Look at that delicious energy. Oh, I love it. We're almost a third of the way there. All right, we're going to let that keep going. God, I hope I don't run out of fuel. Nope, still got 8 million. I think we're going to be okay. Think it's going to be okay. All right. Yeah, I used to call me that. You grew last time. I was 9.1. Yeah, we're up there. We're dangerously close to 17.7, which is cool. And thank you all for helping me get there. I appreciate that. The only reason the channel has any subscribers and followers is because you find my tubby ass slightly entertaining, and I appreciate it. All right, quick question from Terry. How do you make slate seeds? Okay, never made slate seeds. Slate seeds. You need slate, which is slate essence. See how it likes to do that circular thing sometimes, or it likes to mess with you? All right, let's find slate. Is it only makeable through slate essence? What? That can't be right. Oh no, is it a circular recipe? I hate those. Circular recipe means you can't actually make it because you have to have it to make it. Ooh, I don't think you can make slate seeds, to be honest with you. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't see a way to do it. Because you'd have to have slate seeds to get slate essence, and you got to have slate to get both of those. Yeah, there's no recipe for that. I don't think you can get that one. Of course, I've never really seen it used anywhere. Rustic only. Yeah, without a source block. That's not to say there's not a recipe up in here somewhere that's not in the JEI. I've just never tried to make it, so I don't know of one. There might be, one in there that's just not showing, but I don't think it's completely possible. Let's see. Turbine pain in the buttocks. Very likely. Haven't got there yet. How did you start on a mystical agriculture? That I can help you with. So basically, you just need some essence. Best way to do that is, of course, have a mob farm, right? Over time, you'll get a few. It's kind of slow. If you can go to the nether and actually kill stuff, I always find I have a better drop of inferium essence from the nether. I don't know, that's how I roll. So once you have 8 of them, make a tier 1 seed and plant it. And then once that one gives you 8 essence, do that again. Get yourself a set of seeds. This is all I have for seeds. right? And then once you've got a fair number of them and essence starts to build up, level them up to tier 2 and then tier 3. You can go all the way up to tier 6. I rarely go above tier 3 just because it already provides so much. I don't really need to, but you can. That's one way to do it. It's probably the best way to get started. If you really want to speed that up, though, go into Deep Mob Learning and make yourself a wither data model. It means you're going to have to kill a wither. So build yourself a little room to kill a wither, spawn a wither, kill it, it'll give you a nether star. Take the star and use that to make the wither model, and then spawn 6 more wither. Once you've killed 6 wither with your data model in your inventory, and it does have to be in a deep learner, clarify that, it will then become basic level. When you put a basic level data model inside of this simulation chamber with Polymer, it will level it up for you. And you have a chance of getting pristine wither model or matter. You can trade those in this loot fabricator for supremium essence. So I have that automated. These are all Deep Mob Learning. And I have the wither one right here at the end. Once you get it up to self-aware, you have a 42% chance of getting a pristine every time it cycles. Which means I get 2 supremium every 15, 20 seconds most. And then, whoop, and then when you look at your essence and you just let that go, I got 17,000 supremium. So imagine breaking that down into inferium. It's much easier to break your essence down from supremium than it is to build it up. So that's a great way. Once you've got a few under your belt, get your deep mob going, and then you're set. You don't even need the inferium farm anymore if you don't want it. I leave it running because why not, right? If I need dark green, it's easier to move up from basic inferium. If I need blue, it's easier to come down from supremium. You kind of got which way you want to go. Okay. Never see what chair did I get? Ooh, it's this one. This is called the Hercules, was the model. Because I'm a fatty and it has to hold up a lot of weight. But it's a Hercules model, and I've had it now 6 months at least, and it's very comfortable. I haven't had any problems out of it. I recommend it. It was a bit pricey. Let's see. Is slate a mineable stone? Yes. Is it mineable in Skyfactory 4? Potentially. If we can get this reactor up and going, I'll go check. I don't want to leave while this is running. All right, so now we're at 1.4 million RF at this point. I'm producing some neutron fluid, which is interesting, and helium, which I could get helium anyways. I love it. It's working so well. Okay. So many questions. Is turbine worth it? I don't know. Oh, you're asking Muttley. Oh, he might know. Slate a mineable. Okay. Hello, random guy. You're sick. Oh, hope you get you feeling better, buddy. Yeah, it'd be Lost Cities or Twilight Forest. I would lean Lost Cities first. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, I was making all this blue stuff. Making dust. Dust in the wind. Sorry, here we go. Am I using full screen or different kind of positioning? I play window mode just because it makes it easier for me to bounce back and forth between the 2 monitors that I run. So I got my streaming stuff on this side, the chat and everything, and this monitors the game. Okay, let's get back to her HSLA steel ingot. Okay, I've got manganese dust. We combine that with the graphite dust. Then we get the carbon manganese blend. Okay. Carbon manganese blend. Get that going. I should just throw that back in there. Well, I'm making a lot of this. I didn't realize how much of this I was going to make. Probably should have made a folder. Okay, that's how much it made. Okay, that's not that bad. I can put that in there. I can work with that. Boop. All right, so now we have that stuff. And now we have to mix it in an alloy furnace with iron. Huh. Interesting. All right, so I changed my mind. I'm not gonna build it here. That's just two different things. Two different things. Couple chests. And oh, and I should probably get a block of some kind. What am I going to use? The you'll work. Chest. Chest. That's the wrong one. Another chest down. Why did I grab so many chests? Makes no sense to anybody. Draven makes no sense. So I said I needed iron. Let's go over here and make some iron. That. Whenever I need a large quantity of stuff, I like to pull it out of the remote. If you're pulling it out of a chest, or you're pulling it out of, well, sometimes not a chest, depending which one. But if you pull it out of, say, your actual storage medium, once your inventory gets full, it stops. With a remote, you can keep pulling it and just throw it on the ground right in front of you. And so if I need a whole mess of stuff, it's faster to just let it pile up in my feeties. Like it is. And I can just stand there, open up my chest, and go boom, 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 boom. And I put way too much there. Forgot, I was thinking that was a compact chest. My bad. Huh. Way too much, okay. Now I'm going to put some back in my inventory. Okay, so that was that. Yes, and then I'm going to need this. Stuff in there. More. Most of it. Good deal. Is that working? Why is that? Oh, it has a little bit of power left over. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to grab myself a flux. That one. Okay. I shouldn't have put those chests away because I made boo-boos. 1, 2, and another cable. This isn't something I'm going to need running for long, so I'm not bothering to wire it up more permanently in the system. This will just get stuff going for us. A couple stacks of upgrades. May have some. I do not. Okay. Everything Draven told you is a lie. Believe nothing the man tells you. All right, a stack of those. And a stack of those. There we go. So that's going to mush that stuff together for us and start making us our HSLA steel ingot. I'm going to go ahead and make a file for that right now. That way when I do put it in the system, I'll have a folder for it. Folder. And I think I had a couple more dusties. Still producing. I guess we'll leave that in there for now. Leave that in there. See if I need that later. Okay. Let's see. That's the wrong. I had it in January. It sucks. I think he should make a folder for the dust. You immediately read my mind and sing. How long have you been playing Skyfactory from 1 to 4? I started playing Skyfactory 3 about a year before Skyfactory 4 came out. Close to it. I found Skyfactory through Achievement Hunter, which is I'm a member of a company called Rooster Teeth. They make lots of online content, and they've had a Minecraft series for years. And they started doing modded stuff, and Skyfactory 3 was one of their early ones. And I thought that looked really cool, and I'd never played modded before, so I went ahead and downloaded 3 and started jamming with it. While playing 3 and enjoying it so much, I came across the problem of every time I couldn't figure something out, I would have to watch an hour and a half of somebody's Let's Play to find the 5 minutes in the middle that showed me how to do something. So when I started figuring those things out, I thought, well, I'll help out the next person and just make a 5-minute video showing just that stuff. And people seem to respond really well to it. People really like that type of content. And then when Skyfactory 4 came out, I started cranking out the tutorials on that real early because as I was jumping in and learning it, I was trying to share that knowledge with everybody else. And again, you guys stuck around and kept watching it, so thank you. That's Skyfactory 3 is where I started. Oh, let's see. What else we got here? I have a fresh jug of chalky milk next to me, so if I appear to be guzzling, It's because I am. This stuff's producing pretty well. Here. Okay, let's go check our reactor. I can't believe how well this is working. Nothing's melted or fell apart or blown up or anything. Oh, baby. We're in the 2 millions. Energy stored. Some. Temperature. My coolant is nailing this temperature. In fact, I can't believe this. So the fuel that we're using works best between a temperature, and last time I had too many coolers, it wasn't working. I happen to have just accidentally taken off the right amount. It's right in that sweet spot for maximum production right now, which is why the energy is going up so much faster than it did last time. That was pure luck. I did not do that on purpose. I put some of the coolers back on, but not all of them. So as soon as that's 3.3, I believe we have an achievement. Where do you store all the energy from the nuclear reactor? Right now, absolutely nowhere. It's just hanging out inside. I could stick a flux on it and send it out if I wanted to. I don't really need it. I already have more power than I know what to do with. This is purely because I have never, ever got this achievement or advancement. 3rd time's the charm. I have tried it every playthrough I've ever done, including my personal ones off screen, and I just cannot ever get this. Normally by now, this thing would have melted down 3 times. The key difference was we're using a different fuel this time. I'm using a different type of fluid to cool it. I'm using molten diamond instead of water, which is making a huge difference. And most importantly, I already have 2 of the big mechanism reactors that are providing me so much power. It's powering all of the cells and still giving me excess power. Yeah, it says that per tick, so I'm not sure what that means. Because if this has to go up to 3 million, I don't know how that would happen. This could be not the right one. You could be 100% correct. And if this gets to 3 million and we don't get it, then that means I have to somehow get this, and I have no idea in the world how I would do that. But, and it's possible. This could still fail. I'm just excited because this is the furthest I've ever gotten. I've turned it on before. I've never had it run. So, but the thing is, that's not increasing at all. So I don't know. Let's see. We're using this one. Tritium and deuterium. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. See, that one says base max power, 172,000 RF per tick. But the problem is, there is no fuel that makes 3.3 million. None of these make 3.3 that I'm aware of. I don't remember seeing anything that was in the 300. That's just 44,000. The KRF is more than just RF. So, RF, check it again, 190, 109K, 700 RF, weak fuel, 131, 115, because I'm using the second best fuel combo. RF, 5 RF. Back to the beginning, because I didn't look at the first page. RF, 112, 30, 303. That's the only other one that produces more power than mine. And if this doesn't work, we're going to have to pull that fuel out. I mean, that'll be our next step, right? It only makes sense. So that would be the only other thing. The problem is, the fuel you need to do that is so hard to get. It's produced by the reactor. I need a reactor running to make the fuel to make that reactor run. So it's confusing. Very confusing. Let's see. It's had your second meltdown? Ouch. Doing next, I'm not sure. We talked about Insane Craft. That one's on the top list. Me and one of my friends have dubbed you the guru of Skyfactory 4. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'll tell you, interestingly enough, whenever I post a tutorial, I post it on the Skyfactory subreddit as well. And just a couple days ago, I was on that subreddit posting my newest tutorial, and a weird thing popped up I hadn't noticed. Whoever runs that has given me a title that called, and I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's very flattering. I was a little blown away by it. It was an awfully nice thing to do. But whenever I post, it says awesome tutorial person. I didn't even know you could get a title. So I was very flattered that they thought it was worth their trouble to do that. So awfully nice. Hello, Landon. Could have put 3.3 million backs instead of 303. Could be. But that's the thing is, if it is, then that's our next step, right? That's our next fuel. That's not it. Where'd it go? This one. So while we have a minute, let's see what's needed for that, right? So I either need hydrogen or liquid hydrogen. Source is basically going to be the same. Chemical oxidizer will give us hydrogen. Electrolyzers give us hydrogen. So we're actually doing that now. We're getting deuterium. And what's this? What else am I using right now? I'm using deuterium and tritium. So I could get hydrogen out of the same setup if I need to. That's one option. And then, where's the other one? So that was hydrogen. Liquid hydrogen is just taking hydrogen and turning it into liquid hydrogen. So that's no big difference there. Next one, though, is helium -3. That's the problem. That's the stickler right there, because helium-3 is created in a fusion reactor. How do I make a fuel for the fusion reactor if I have to have a fusion reactor to do that? Do I need 2 fusion reactors? Do I need to make a small fusion reactor and use it to make the larger one? Because here we go, right? Hydrogen and tritium make these. Neutron fluid and helium-3. What am I getting up here? I'm getting helium and neutron fluid, so I'm not even getting helium-3. Let's see. I found you originally in the subreddit. Nice. So I would have to put a different fuel in here to get it to produce the other fuel that I'd need. Or produce a smaller one, which is correct. I could make a second one. And just keep this one up and run. Eventually, this one's going to run out of fuel. This was never intended to be permanently ran. I just wanted to get the advancement. But it's taken me a week to build it up. We've used 2 million of tritium in the past 30 minutes. It was at 8.5 when I looked at it last. So we're going through the tritium fast. So if we hit this to 3 whatever, and we don't get the achievement, I'm going to shut it down. Because I'd rather let that fuel up in case I need it again later. So, yeah. That's the only thing I could think of. So, if this thing hits once this is all 333s or higher, if clicking on it and playing with it doesn't give me the achievement, I'm going to shut the reactor down and we'll have to try that other fuel, which may require a second reactor, which luckily I've already made crystalline sulfate automation. So with that, the hardest part of the recipe to make this thing is done. I could slam a few out. You should make a subreddit. I have my own personal subreddit that every time I post, you can see it by following me, I believe. But I wouldn't want to make another Skyfactory subreddit. The Skyfactory subreddit that's there is already a really good one. It's run really well, and there's a lot of helpful people in it. Let's see. You found my video? Was the recommendation, Rexy? Muttley? That's awesome. Let's see. All right, so neutron. I kind of feel like I should get some of that. All right, so if we are looking at this, I need a hydrogen farm, and I need helium-3. And helium-3, I can get it from deuterium. So just straight up deuterium, I could run that. I could run that now. The deuterium thing that I'm running makes a ton of deuterium. So I could do that recipe already. I wouldn't need a hydrogen farm at all. Now, it makes the least, but it would still make it. This recipe, hydrogen and liquid and deuterium, makes all of that. I just don't have the hydrogen. if I built a hydrogen farm and mixed it with the deuterium I'm making now, I would get a lot more helium-3 faster. Oh man, but building another hydrogen farm, it's gonna be the same process as the lithium farm or the tritium farm we have. That took a little bit of time. So for anybody wondering. This is where we're getting our two fuels, right? This one's tritium and this is deuterium. And it's all coming out of this same compact machine. So I would have to do this again, but with a different starting fuel. So yeah, I've got 2 levels of this. So it took that much and it's still barely making enough tritium to process it. I'm gonna look at helium one more time. Hydrogen. Let's see. Let me fly. Let me fly. Raven wants to. Why is it not letting me? Good Lord. Childproof. It does have a satisfying hum about it. I like that. Well, we're at 3. So we were looking at helium-3. And, well, that's liquid. Hydrogen. Hydrogen comes out of a liquid. Hydrogen comes out of electrolytic separator. That's way faster. The hell with the PRC. That's the devil. I could set that up now. That wouldn't take long at all. I could even get a start one going. If I built just a few of those, it makes hydrogen at a pretty quick speed. I could put some of those together, and then I don't have to worry about all those other fuels I don't need. Let's see here. Let me see what else we've got here. That makes sound of nothing? Ooh, I don't know that one. That'd be nice, though. The Jack says, been away messed around Skyfactory before. Ever got a good way of bringing power out from the boxes? Bringing power out from our boxes? Let me see. I mean, I'm using flux in this network, in this situation. It's getting there. The fluid up here is not hydrogen. I'm using tritium, which is what I have downstairs, and deuterium. So I have deuterium being produced in 2 places. So I've got deuterium down because I don't have to change this. I can let the deuterium keep running. That's still producing faster than it's pulling out. The tritium is the hard one. So I've got... Oh, PRC's the devil. I'd rather avoid that. So we've got... Just checking to make sure this is in fact going up. It's struggling, but it's staying almost par. So I've got deuterium. Deuterium I'm not worried about. But I can get hydrogen... Hydrogen I need, and then... Oh, that's not... I need helium-3. What was I doing? There it is, helium-3. Yeah, so if I made hydrogen through a couple separators, and then the deuterium I've already got, that produces the most amount of helium. So let's... I'm just giving it a minute to hit 3, just to see if it happens or not. We're about to hit 3. And if it doesn't hit it, I'm going to shut it down. Because what it's producing are fuels I just don't need. I've got regular helium and neutron fluid. I should probably stick a couple tanks on here and suck that out in case I need it for something later. It sounded horrible the way I said that, but I think you understood what I meant. Again, very satisfying hum. All right. Almost there. About 3.3. Still gonna have a minute. So I would do another electrolytic separator farm. I would just do 1 level of it and see how fast we can get. I would put it in another compact machine because that makes sense. I should have a spare one. It makes helium. I need helium -3. It's a little bit different fuel. That only comes out of the reactor. Yeah, helium itself I've used for stuff before. Yeah, I need helium-3, which is a slightly different one. Okay, so I've been in there, but I haven't used it for anything. Let's see, electrolytic separator. So let's do this. Helium. So there's helium-3, right? That's what I'm thinking. And there's helium, liquid helium. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that stuff. Hot. That's hot helium, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and throw that together here so I can pull it out. I don't have to keep looking that up. So I need hydrogen and deuterium. Hydrogen is hard. See, if I do regular hydrogen, I got to do this whole mess like last time. But if I do liquid hydrogen, why is this doing it differently than last time? There it is, hydrogen. Hydrogen is just made by electrolytic separators, which I can make those all day. If I'd have done that right. Electrolytic separator. Back of those. A few of those. Why is the PRC the devil? It's just one of the more... It's the machine... It's the single block that gets me the most amount of questions out of every tutorial I've ever done. All right, so it's at 3.4 at this point. Making sure, yeah, so this is not the achievement. Okay, all right. So here's the thing that I'm concerned about. This is the fuel that I'm using. Isn't it? Yes, liquid deuterium and tritium. And this says it produces 172... K is million, if I'm correct. RF per tick. Right? But I'm not making that much. That's the fuel I'm using. But I'm only going to have 82. Right? That's a hell of a lot less than million. You know what I mean? So it is not producing anymore. I have a lot there. K is 1,000. K is 1,000, and this only does 303,000. It doesn't do 3.3 million either. Which means there is no fuel that can produce that amount of fuel or power. That one has the highest base max power, 303 KRF per tick. Yeah, so if that's 303,000, there is no 3 million fuel. Yeah, but it's been updated so many times since that's come out. I mean, that's an easy fix. You know what I mean? No, I clicked on the bottom center. That's what you get for the... That's how you get the one for building the maximum fusion reactor. That part is correct. Yeah, when you first build it, to get the achievement for this one, go big or go home, build it, you have to click on the bottom to get the achievement for that. This one's different. I've clicked across the bottom of that one. Right, no, and I get that, and I could work on making it more efficient, but if the maximum fuel, the maximum it can ever make is 225,000, that's never going to get higher than that. Or is that, because it says base max power. I'm confused by that, because base power normally means the lowest power. Max power normally means the highest. So what's base max power? Fredo Clock pops in and says it was the hydro. So it is the other one then. Okay. Okay. So then I need to go. We need to do about. We were talking about a minute ago. I need to go to the other fuel. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. So I'm not using up fuel that I've already got. Now I'm assuming that's going to turn that off. It's still producing. So it may just be self-sufficient because of the fuel at this point. And if so, I can deal with that. If it's just going to run forever, I'm fine. So it runs out of fuel because I'm making enough of that. 6239. I'm not sure how they would pull that off. I mean, obviously, I said I could remove coolers to get it hotter to make it work more efficiently. I just need to know if what the base and the max is. But if they did it with the other fuel, then that's the route we're going to go. Electrolytic separators it shall be. Get a little bit of work done. Grab a gadget. Let's grab, what else do I want? Let's grab some chests. So I got a place to put all these things. Get in there and set these down, and we can get started. All right, one way or another, I'm going to get this achievement because I'm already past what I view to be the hardest part of this achievement, which is to not melt the thing down. Keeping the cells powered was my problem last time. I couldn't keep the cells powered because the fission reactor just couldn't produce the power I needed. But those two mechanism reactors are just knocking it out of the park. So that's good. I don't need that. I will leave a few. Whoop, give me that. Let's see. Should get a magnet. Can I have a floor? I'm bringing important items. I'm not a fan of the magnet. And that's only because I throw stuff away so often, which I do. Just chucking into the void and such. Then it comes back to me and I'm stuck with it again. So I just end up doing that a lot. Is the only reason. Whoop. Well, the good news is we got this stuff made. So when we finally get back to looking at turbines, this reactor is still, unfortunately, priority right now. So I got to do the priority. But I think that's everything, right? Oh, need more iron. Need more iron. Throw these in here. Let me grab some iron. So I forgot it's using iron at a higher rate. So. Producing a lot, though. So if I do need this for a lot of stuff later, I'll be good. It barely touched the dust. It tore through the iron. But that's good for now. All right. We're going to need a power source. Geothermal. Just, I answered everything. Geothermal. I'm going to need a cauldron. Sure I am. You know, I'm going to build 2 of these right out of the gate this time. Last time I only built 1, and I ended up having to make a bunch more. Let's go ahead and set up 2 of them right off the bat. There's 2 of them. And it stole my other cauldron, so there's 2 cauldrons. I'm going to need users. And I'm going to need cobblestone. Whoop. You know. Those. Go. So my cobblestone user goes on top. That goes on top of that. I got my cauldron. I need some torches. Cables. I need fluid cables. I'm going to need fluid cables. Power. Item. I don't know if I'll need the item as much. We'll take them just to be on the safe side. Because you never know. That'll get us started. Oh. You get a sound muffler. I don't blow your eardrums out. Draven is a loving and benevolent lord. In we shall go. Boop. Oh. Resync myself real quick. This corner. Okay. I'm going to start over here. I'm going to need a bunch of some water sources as well. I have ideas. So let's see. start with. Crap! I put that up one level too high. Whoops. That one. Where did... Ah, I forgot to bring my cobblestone. My bad. I left it sitting outside. I made them, and then I didn't bring them. That's my fault. I accept the beatings I shall receive. Well, now that I'm here, we'll give that a minute. Give me those. All right. Now, I'm going to need water blocks. A lot of water blocks. I should be able to run at least 2 or 3 off a single dense, which I don't have. Water. 47, that's a start. Water. And I'm going to need basic plating. The other one. Tin. All right, here we go. That. Lock that in. Right. That's going to start making me some water blocks. Current remote work within the compact machine. It does not, unfortunately, no. Even though it's in many ways considered a this part of the same dimension you're in, it still doesn't work completely. And the reason for that is when you're outside the compact machine, what's going on inside the compact machine is working. But when you go inside the compact machine, the outer world does not stay loaded. So, for example, if you have items that are automatically exiting this compact machine, say I have a chest and then a cable takes it out, that chest will fill up because things will not leave the compact machine while you're in there. The upgrade one, I think we ran... I don't think so. Well, we'll take it. I don't know. We can check it. I think we tried it before and it didn't, but I could be wrong. Plus, they could have fixed it by now, so who knows, right? We'll go in there and we'll take a look. Hadoop. Will your current storage... Oh, where is that? Okay. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Try to keep up on chat. If I miss something you say, I wholeheartedly promise I did not do it on purpose. I am never heartbroken if you want to post it one more time just to be on the safe side. Because I will feel bad if I miss something. I never do that on purpose. All right. Let's see this. Huh. Didn't bring a redstone. Fix that in a minute. Loud noises. It's producing. That's producing. All right. So those are working. No, the remote does not work in here. Good. Not a bad thought, though. Never hurts to try. But no, unfortunately, it does not. Back out for later. Okay. So let's look at these bad boys. So basically, I'm going to stick a water block in the back of it. Or water in the back of it. I think what I'm going to do is try to use one dense water block to fill up a tank that's going to connect to each one of these. And see if I can get enough water coming. I think the dense should produce it enough to run at least 3 of these machines. So I don't have to have a dense for each one. The oxygen it makes, I'm just going to void out completely. The hydrogen I'm going to have going into a black hole tank. So there is that. All right, so let's see. All right, so electrolytic separators. So let's see. Hypothetically, I have my dense block up, going down to 3 tanks. I could feasibly do that. Should be more than enough room. Space coming off each one. 2, 2. Hydrogen goes out the left. Yeah, so I can leave that there. I could get 4 in here. Be great if I could fit 4 in. That'd be nice. Be real nice. All right, let's see what we can do with this. By default, this cable already has it set for the power to run in the bottom. So, oops. So why not? These up. Oh yeah, I'll need modifiers for sure. Luckily, I've got the materials to make all that, so that'll be pretty easy. So my goal is right now to get 4 of these working. If they work, I can then make another row and another row and another row. I just want to see if I can get it up and running. So it's not getting any power. That's still filling. That's why. Okay, so still filling up those. Is that one working? Oh, I'm in the wrong block and I can't reach it, so I guess we'll see. Let's go out there and get some more stuff. Here. Pull the cables for now, and some more. Alright, I need to get a redstone torch. I gotta start singeing these off. This guy again. Still on and humming. Yeah, it's still going. It's not shutting off. Interesting. Oh, I guess we'll see. All right, so redstone torch. Oh, and black hole tank. Probably make. God damn, those don't. Fluid, so that should be fine. I believe it's a fluid. Better be a fluid. Tank. What have I got? I got basic tanks. I already had big. Advanced tank. Those. We out of those. Diamond. I'm gonna have to make some more of those. Diamond. The multifaceted process. I got 170. It is the crusher, but that'll be faster. Okay. I don't need those 2 anymore, so that's good. I like to keep them separate. So that way, if I want to reconnect them or rerun them to different things, I don't have to worry. I mean, for example, the build I was showing a little while ago has 2 different fluids that I do going to very separate areas. I definitely don't want them to mix. Go ahead and make those modifiers while I'm here. That's not a bad idea. That's another reason why I'm not getting the power I need right yet. No! What did I run out of? Oh, iron block. I can fix that. Made a bunch of iron today. Look. That's enough for 8 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, what did we run out of? Osmium dust. Pressure, okay, good. Do that. Osmium dust. That. Will you work in here? You will, good. I got both of them running at once. Okay. Zero. Where was I looking at? Upgrades. I was working on speed. catch up. As much stuff as I can take in with me in one shot. Right? Oh. Almost. 6 more. We'll go in and hook those up. Oh, I can, because I got these, I'm going to check on my water block. If I have 1 dense yet. Come on, 2 more. Crush for daddy. I will take this moment to refill up my chalky milk and ask you all once again, if you're watching and hanging out today, if you wouldn't mind taking a second, it would be awesome if you'd consider clicking the like button. And I'll begin to tell you how much that helps the channel and the stream. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe so you can hang out with us all the time. If you're interested and you have a Twitch channel, I stream over on Twitch 4 and 5 times a week as well. I stream over there a lot of other types of games. I keep most of my Minecraft here, but want to see hang out, play some other stuff. I do sometimes some of the games that we play over there, we get together, stream with some other folks as well. My Twitch channel is Onlydraven Gaming. It's all one word, no space, no underscore. If you got a Twitch channel, give us a follow over there. Jump in once in a while, especially if you play some No Man's Sky. Man, I love No Man's Sky. Can't stop playing that. Colonel, don't trust that man. Everything he says is a lie. How goes it, Mr. Speaking of someone, Colonel and I stream a 7 Days to Die stream every Saturday night that the community gets to throw zombies and monsters at us over there. It's one of my favorite streams of the week. We did that last night, and it was a blast. What in the world was... Oh, yeah, water block. Colonel, you came in and completely got me off my mojo. What? Why did that happen? Excellent. We have enough for a dense one. That's what I needed. How's that going? That one ran out. Okay, let's get some more of those going, because I will need more. 10. 2, 1, 2, 3. I'll get some more of those going. See? See? I'm never always dead. You know that because he's lying. Like I said, everything he says is a lie. That's how you know what I just said is the truth. Hello, ProSpace. Welcome. All right, let's get these guys up and going at optimal speed. That will crank out the juices. That sounds inappropriate. I'm okay with it. Power 1. There's the power 1. There's the power 1. Power 1. All right, so that's... I just got to get water running to this. I bring my tank. Oh, I forgot to make the other tank. Shoot. That's all right. It's all right. We're still gonna be able to do this. So I'm gonna slap this guy up there for now. 20 times yesterday. See, again, you know that that's not true because as I warned you, everything he says is a lie. So that's how you know that's not true. See, I've already covered myself. All right, so those are up and going. I need to go make my tank. Tankity tank. Oh, I know what else I want to do. Damn it. I will say the first 3 times I died during the stream was to Colonel. He did kill me before any of the zombies did. It was all him. Okay, let's see. I needed infusing factory, right? Yes. Get some diamond juices in there. I need some alloy. Boy, I hope I have a bunch of these. I have 1. Wow, I've burned through all my alloys. No. Ah, crap. Now I gotta dump it. Okay. Check, Mike. We gotta go back. Hold on. Oh, there goes my tank by accident. Damn it. Damn it. Alloy. Redstone and iron. That's right. Okay. Redstone. And more iron. What are we doing on iron? 15,000? Yeah, we're good. I need a bunch of alloy. Chunk. I like blocks because they're chunky. Very chunky. Alright, so that's going to give me a bunch of those. Let's see if we can grab just a few more iron. Same time, over here, grab some iron amber. Let's get some more amber cooking just in case. Do, 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 do. Click, 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 click. Should be good. That's going to take a while for that to melt through, so. Interesting fact, even as an android, you bleed inside the smeltery if you get inside. I'm not saying I accidentally fell inside or anything today. I'm just saying. So much power. I bet if I threw that on the Flux network, it would go insane. I should probably do that before it wastes. Let's see what type of the other one. Let's see what happens if we slap a plug on this thing. Draven is interesting. Woo! Boy, that shot down fast. I'm afraid that this is going to be full. Nope. Still going well. Okay, cool. Still going up. Yep. Okay. I have so much power. I got the power. Bing, 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 bing. All right. What was I making? A tank. That's what I needed. So, how's this coming? Going pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Oh, excuse me. Jockey milk. I forgot I have a snack. My wife brought me home a snack. She went up to it. Her and her mom went to her aunt's place today, and they brought home Kit Kat mini unwrapped white chocolate. Never had those. I do like white chocolate. It's not as good as dark chocolate. Little mini Kit Kat bites. We will test them. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not as good as the dark chocolate ones. I can't find dark chocolate Kit Kats anymore. They're so good. I'm on iron. Hello, Arwen. Good day. The plates? Yeah, if I was going to make a ton of them, I would do the plates. I'm just trying to get a few. I think I'll run out of redstone before I'll run out of iron. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. White chocolate, I mean. All right. Made 1,000. All right. That many will do. Yeah. You love white chocolate. White chocolate's good stuff. But I prefer dark chocolate or milk chocolate or anything that is basically chocolate. I know you're thinking, but Draven, we would have never guessed that from your athletic figure. It's true. My girlish figure. That's going to give me... Now I can get in here and make my tank. If I can find it. Tank. Level 3. My level 2. Now, what do I need for ultimate tank? Atomic alloy. I don't feel like wasting for that big enough. I don't think I need them. Okay. Let's make those, another one of those, and why is that not working? It's empty. Oh, that's a level 2. I grabbed the wrong one. That's level. Oh, that's also a level 2. It shows a 1 here, doesn't it? Okay, well, let me take that for some reason. Very strange. Okay. 2. Now can I have the 1? Yes, okay. There's 3. I needed 4, right? How many have I got? Oh, I've already got 1 elite. Okay, so now I need to make... I did that good. 2. Gives me 3 elite. and one that's elite that doesn't want to stack. I don't understand the world. I have a question for you. What's the best way to store large amounts of gas? These right here. Ultimate gas tank is really what I use. It's not to say there's better thing, or there isn't better things. There's not a lot of gas storage in general. Ultimate gas tank is what I normally use. Granted, I don't use a ton of gas, so usually I end up converting it into a liquid and using its liquid form because it's easier to store. A lot of gases can be turned into liquids. I would check into that because so you can store them a lot easier, and it's very easy to convert them. It's just one block. What am I doing? Oh, yes. A few more of those. Okay. Okay, that's enough. Got enough. I got my 4. I got that. I got my 2 of these. I already took my water block inside. Let's grab this. Just a couple more of these going. And hop inside. All right. Milk or dark chocolate? Yeah, I mean, I'm greedy. I'll do it all. Don't know if I need a cable or if this will pull automatically. We're going to find out. Sometimes I think this machine pulls automatically, but we'll find out. I need the fluid. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. See if this works. Hoping this will produce water fast enough to fill all 4 of these. But it may not. That's what we're going to see. All of these things... Okay, it's not pulling water in. Okay, so that was a concern. That's one thing I was concerned with. Okay. All right, so there's my hydrogen. We're going to dump all of that. Dump all of that. Dump all of that. Dump all of that. Don't know if it's going to let me pull with this. Is hydrogen. It's a gas, isn't it? It's a gas. That's going to complicate things. I need to turn it into a fluid. This is what I was just talking about with you. I'm going to have to turn that into a fluid. Let's see. Is it liquid hydrogen that comes out of the machine? I thought it was gas. It is a gas. You're correct. I forgot that it makes gas, so I'm going to have to convert it. Again, not impossible, just a thing that's got to be done. Luckily, the converting tool goes pretty quick. So for that, it is a decon... Oh, what is the name of it again? That's the deconcentrator. There are, but I need something that's going to be able to hold a lot, Rexy. I'm looking for a large amount of gas storage, other than my booty needing something a little more powerful. So I will need tubes. All the tubes. And I'm going to run that through. Why am I not thinking of the... Can't think of the block. I'm going to have to go find it. Here, I know. I'll just look at it. Hydrogen. Liquid hydrogen. There it is. Concentrator. Okay. Hey, Azalea. Good day. Welcome. How goes it? What is new? Rotary condensator. There it is. Oh, knew that was going to be. Probably don't need that many. I just need... I'm going to try to run this through 2 of these and see how it works. And it never pulls the tank out. I hate that. Okay. Those. Okay. I have another spare gas tank. I don't. I need 4 of those too. 1, 2, 3 more. What am I missing in the middle? Oh, no, I don't have those either. Thing is making me work. I'm against that. We all know that. Draven's a lazy man. How goes it, Azalea? What's new in your world? Anything exciting happening? Oh, wow, cool. I had enough there. All right, so there's 4. It's going well, thank you. We're still trying to get this fusion reactor up and going. We've realized the fuel combination we're using is just not going to pull it off. It is making a lot of energy. Wait, what happened? What happened to my energy? Oh, yeah, I pulled it all out. I forgot. I remember now. All right. Fluid into a fluid. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Right, but I need something that's going to store a lot. And a black hole tank will hold way more than liquid than any gas tank in Skyfactory 4 is going to hold. The Java. Nice. Hello, Ancient One. Good day. Cyclic should make gas pipes. No cyclic machines use gases. There are no gases in any cyclic machines. Gases are purely mechanism, and I think maybe nuclear craft. I'm going to need more tubes. You never have too many tubes. I will make more. Boop. I already made some more. I didn't realize it. Okay. I need more power cables because I ran a bunch more. Have the bricks for that? I do. Have a stack of wood. All right, let's get back in there and get to work. Yeah, today we've been jamming, trying to get another setup running. That off there. There. Wow, that was stupid. Not my smartest moment. Hold on a minute. Today's foolishness brought to you by Onlydraven Gaming. Didn't even connect it to the pipes. There we go. All right, and we're turning it from a gas into a fluid, so that means it's got to go that way. That way. I made 4 just in case, but I want to see how fast this will convert over. They need more power. We'll see. Here. Same thing here. Those out. Power cable. Oop, no, need those. Power cable. Oop, didn't break that one. Doot. There. Okay, so I got both of those. And they are running. Okay, that's running, that's running. Definitely producing more. Let's see here. It's easier to use cables to move fluids and energy rather than the wireless nodes that also moves fluid. It depends on the distance. I'm only moving them 5 blocks. I'll use a cable. If I want my items or my something to be way over on the other side, definitely going to use the wireless. With energy, you got wireless or flux, so it depends on which one you want to use. But for items and fluids, it just, for me, depends on the range, right? For example, say all of this stuff was built on my regular base in a spot way away. I would have all this go into a black hole unit, black hole tank, and then a wireless from that sending it to another black hole tank closer to where I'm working, so that way I didn't have to run cables all the way across. Yeah, for me, it just all depends on the range of where it's going. And so then this, I can use fluid extraction. And take a black hole tank. Put that puppy right there. Grab a these. I'll put them there. And we'll see how fast this produces. It should produce pretty fast, especially once I go outside and put some more upgrades in this. Let's see here. Gonna head out, but we'll leave a lurk. Have a great... Hey, same to you, Azalea. And again, thank you so much for coming by with you and your friends. It is always a pleasure to see you. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Is it satisfying to make random amounts of items? Can be, yeah. I like it. So now we have a black hole tank that is getting it. So I need speed and power upgrades for these machines. Again, I got to make... Right now, I am producing enough power to run everything. So that's good. That's really good. And these are keeping the tanks full of water. So one dense is handling that. It just depends on how fast it's going to make this hydrogen. That's really what the big question is here. Because if I have to, I may have to move this down and put another row of those in here. That's what we're looking for. Or another one above. It's just determining on whether or not I'm getting the speed output, because I need to be making fuel faster than a small nuclear reactor is going to use it. I'm going to build a second reactor to make this fluid so we can put it in the big one, the helium-3, or helium-3. I don't know if it's a dash or a negative, but there's a line in there, and that's all I know. The line that I'm willing to cross. Okay, so I got my ham, I got my tank, I got my this, I got my that. So I need more upgrades. Let's do those. I needed 1, 2 of those, and I'm going to need 1, 2 of those. Get those in there and see how fast that puts out fluid. Because how fast something puts out is important to me. I'm sorry, that was horrible. I couldn't resist myself. That was horrible. You need me, I'll be over here going to hell. But comfortably in a handbasket. Oh, what was I doing? Speed. Let's see. Have you ever hit the max limit on a simple storage folder? I have not. And I believe it is 2 billion or 2 or 4 billion. I can never remember. But it's in the billions. And no, I've never ever hit that. That's going. That's going. Woo! That stole the juice. Oh, snap. Once this thing started going, it took all the energy. 2 of these is not going to power this. Draven will need more power. Whoops! What the hell? I did not mean to do that. Oh no, I lost all the gas that was in there. Waste! Oh, what a fail. Oh, Draven sucks. Okay. Yes, that's correct. And that's why I prefer those over a black hole unit, because I can have 8 file folders take up 1 block space in a filing cabinet versus 8 black hole units. So, space saving. And there's a way to compress black hole units, and I understand that. But for just convenience, 1 filing cabinet. And then you look at what you need to make it, right? Black hole units, you're looking at more components than 5 pieces of paper. So cost is another big difference, and that's why I like to use it. We are going to need more power. More power. Draven needs more power. Draven's going to need a lot more power, which bothers him a little bit. Because if I do have to increase the amount of machines in there... Wait a second. Who is that? Sir, I need your cranium. You didn't give it to me. Dang it. Always looking for dudes. I'm looking for heads. I never get any. Sad day. Okay. So, I need more geothermal. I accidentally made 13. That was not the amount I wanted to make. But, you know, what you gonna do? I'm gonna add 2 more setups in here. 1, 2. Users. 1, 2. Cobblestone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm out of lava. Where am I going to get? Did you get the DNA from one of those? No, that would actually have been a smarter idea. Good call, Terry. Didn't even think about that. I should have swabbed him. I will remember that for next time. Then I can make a... Yeah, I could make myself a spawner. Well played, Terry. You've snagged me in my weakness. My thinking. To the cobblestone. Number 2 is 1. Where'd the other one go? Thought I made 2 already. Yes, I didn't. Iron. Doop. Diamond. Doop. Right, and boop. 2 more torches. Didn't I get users? What did I do with those users? I've thrown them back in by accident. Okay. Those, let's see here. By the way, I was chilling out there. We're just to let you know, I did sub for as these raids. Oh, well, nice to meet you as well, Matthew Bob. Welcome, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What is the extended HUD you're using on the left side of your screen? Oh, that is, first of all, let me move my fat head and I'll show you. So when you become an Android, which is what I've done using the Matter Overdrive, that's showing you your Android stats and skills. So you'll notice I don't have hearts down at the bottom because I don't have life points. My power is registered in the upper left by my battery percentage and my health percentage. My health percentage is currently 240%, and I take damage versus my power, which I'm rocking about a 20 million battery right now. So when you become an Android, you get that instead. And if you look inside, this is the Android station. You get all these heads and arms and legs. You can put them in here and use them to equip yourself, to give yourself boosts. So that's what you're seeing on the left-hand side are the boosts that I have plus the skills that I have active. You'll notice there's a little wolf one down at the bottom. That's night vision. I currently have night vision turned on. Do I have a tutorial on how to become an Android? Yes, I do. Give me 1 second and I'll grab it for you. I keep that's wrong. I keep a tab up so that I can share stuff with that people when people need it. Let me see here. Gonna work today? The other day it wasn't working as well. Give me a minute. Sometimes it does not want to post it as a link. Being a turd. Hang on. Test post. Hang on a minute. Test post. There it is. I just had to post something first. There we go. That link will take you to Introduction to Matter Overdrive and how to become an Android. What's the thing that you are using to make the pipes to not connect? Ah, yes, I can help you there. Let me move my fat head back out of the middle of the screen. So that is a redstone torch. So let me give an example. So any of the cyclic cables, if you use a redstone torch, you can hit the side of it, boop, makes it yellow. That means that will not connect to anything anymore. You can right-click on it again to get rid of that. And so say I didn't want these two, I'd click in the middle. It singed one side. So you'll notice over here, see I've got all these 4 chests here, but the items, since I've singed off all the sides and the bottoms, when I put items in one chest, it doesn't connect to these other ones or go into the wrong machine. It's a way of separating your cables to keep that from happening. And a redstone torch is cheap. It doesn't use them up. It just click on it. Yep. Yay. Right, so we've got all the stuff for that. Let me go ahead and get the upgrades now. Oh, modifiers, not modifier. Indeed. Got the rest. There. 6, 7, 8. I think that's everything. Now we'll get in here and find out what I missed. You're very welcome, Draven Crow. You ever knew that? Oh yeah, it's pretty handy. I didn't know it till just a few months ago myself. So it is. It's good, but I wouldn't say super intuitive. Nowhere have I ever found that actually says it in the game. It's just one of those things you can kind of figure out. All right, so I want my cobbledies. Leave that one there. So this is going to be my cobbledies. Torches are going to go there. Users are the directional ones, so let's get that up there. It's not what I meant to put there. Boop. Cauldrons up. Ooh, thermals. 4. Get 4. Here. Stone cable. Change that. Those. Let's see. In my old Skyfactory world, this is Yeet Lord, had a giant mob farm and it gave me all the legendary body parts. I'm sad that the world kept crashing whenever I joined the world. You can get them in a lot of lucking out. For some reason, the drops are very different, I find, in... I thought I singed that. In Sky Grid, the world I'm playing, mob spawns are working much differently than I'm used to seeing. So, that is not what I meant to do. That is not even a little bit like what I meant to do, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. See if that's going to help some with the system there. I mean, once I start it, I haven't started it yet, but once I start it, it will. All right, let's grab cobblestone and get to slapping. Slap. Do you have a mob farm in this world? Yes, I do, but it does not spawn much at all. Like I said, Sky, I don't know if it's... The zone I'm in should be fine, but the fact that it's Sky Grid, I think, might be the difference. Did your world have diamond spikes? Diamond spikes is what I use as well. And they are... Diamond spikes will sometimes crash your game. You didn't have diamond spikes. Gotcha. All spawning is messed up and that sucks. A little bit, but again, it's not too bad. All right, let's make sure that's cooking. It is. Is that cooking? Yes. Okay. I don't have this one connected yet, but I'm about to make it that. Why did I singe that? Need to. I call it singeing. It's not, that's just my name for it. I don't know what the actual term is. All right. Those are producing power. Those have got that filled up. Oh, you know what I do. All right, let's see if everything's getting juice now. That still has no power. Let's try that. 2 running these machines. Not running now. That's not taking power for some reason. Oh, my Lord. Ah! I'm an idiot. I think. I might not be an idiot. Hold on, I could be wrong. Why is it not taking power? Well, the auto user is basically full, but it's not putting any power to this. I don't know why. This is one of those few that... This is one of those machines that doesn't have the traditional menu to choose which side. Power, I've always connected power on the bottom. So I know power can go to the bottom. For some reason, power is not getting to these machines at all. And the power's here, it's just not doing anything. Well, the problem is it's not getting any at this point. It's literally not getting any power. None of these machines are getting anything. At least one of these would be getting power. I don't have it connected to here anymore. These ones are getting... I'll have power. Why? Yeah. There's just one. That should be putting power in at least one of these. Using 0. Disable. I have no idea what's causing this. They were getting power because they were running there for a few moments. These are not connected in any way. Both of these are full of power. It's just not transferring to the machine. It's connecting underneath. Let's try this. Clear that all out and start from scratch. Let's do this a little smidgety. That's not even the right block. Damn it. Still got to be pretty. Pretty is too important. Okay. See if I can get power going to one of these machines. So that is working. There's no reason that should be getting less power than that. Okay, that's what's killing it. When I'm singeing that cable, it's stopping to send the power through. I don't know why. I've never had that problem before. Fine, be that way, damn it. You will work one way or another, damn you. I have sworn it. Full. That's what it was. Somehow the singeing of that was messing it up, and I don't know why, but it was. So now it's working. So that's all that matters. Just whether or not it can produce enough power to get all the way down there. Okay, let's see. Until guarantees. Yeah, I'm using extraction cables, but it still has to be able to produce enough power to do that. And now this doesn't have power. I think it's doing the same thing over here. Somehow, disconnecting them up here somehow is causing a problem. Because now it's working. So yeah, the issue is that somehow, if I singe it off of this, I think it's singeing it completely. I don't know why it would do that, but it is. So, but everything has power. Everything's... Ooh, that one didn't. I still think the thing's struggling. I'm going to work on that in a minute. These machines use so much power. That one I haven't even plugged in yet, so that's part of the problem. So these two machines are running off those two. And now they have no power again. Oh, that's just using so much power is the problem. Okay. Okay. Fix for that. Let's see what this does. That help with excess power? Not. It's okay. I've got some ideas on how to fix this. I think I know what some of the problem is. And the way I've put these in this time is what's hurting me. I've designed them differently than I normally do. See, right now, that one cable, 0, 0, 0, 0, drained it all. So by putting it at this end, it sucked it out to that machine. Yeah, I hate using flux inside a compact machine. Number one, it's so hard to put flux on the bottom of these machines. I mean, you can do it, but I'm having a problem with flux not working every time I left them. All right, we'll give flux a try. Not normally a fan, but we'll give it a shot. Well, that was stupid. See what we can do with flux. See if that fixes better. I have to have it run into the power inside here. I can't. I don't want it connected to the power outside because we've run into issues with that. Let's see. Plugs, points. Stack of each. Okay. Let's see if this works. There's all those. Okay. Forgot to bring the little thing that lets me do that faster, but there's not too many, so I'm not as... Oh, no, that's not the network I wanted on. I need a new network. What am I making in here? Hydrogen? Hydrogen. Huh. Whoop. Let me see here. You're late again. Oh, no worries. I still got some time before. We got like over an hour still, so we got lots of time. You're never too late. Huh. Have I rerun the reactor? I did. It didn't work. We don't have a fuel strong enough to do what we need to do. So that's where we're running into our issue. All right, let's see if this is working. So this is still not producing enough power to run 6 machines. Wow. That's a lot of power. I normally run my entire HDPE pellet system off one of these. So I don't quite understand what's the problem. These aren't getting any power at all. Even though they're on the network. That's staying full, that's staying full, that's staying full. So those ones are staying full. These two just aren't getting anything. Because that doesn't work when I'm inside. The fusion reactor doesn't provide power inside the compact machine when you're inside the compact machine. So I can't test anything while I'm in here. Hey, Rexy, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's awfully nice of you. Thank you, sir. But yeah, power outside a compact machine will not come inside the compact machine while you're in the compact. There's no way to know whether it's producing the right amount of power unless I come in, but then it's not getting power anymore. That's one of the main reasons why I always have a power system to be completely self-sufficient. Just don't understand. I think I don't normally put them side by side like this, and I'm wondering if that's part of my problem. I normally don't do that. Let's try it a little bit differently. Build these again. Let's do them separately. What do we got here? Space I got between 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 it is. And then cauldrons. Users. Well, that's not going to work. Those are still in there. Cauldron. Second, let me increase the range on that so I don't blow your eardrums out. No, Chuck, again, compact machines work very, very differently. When you're inside, the outside world doesn't basically exist. Chunk loaded or not, unfortunately. All right, so fluid cables. Producing power. That's producing power. Oh, now. I just think these machines are using so much power. Now these two aren't getting any. 4 of these things cannot power. Oh, well, somehow I got rid of that. That was an accident. Part of the problem. Remember doing that, but okay. It's a pocket dimension. That's a very great example. Yes, it's a pocket dimension that exists within itself. And when you're outside of it, it continues to exist. But when you're inside of it, nothing else does. So I can run those 4 machines off of these 4 geothermals. I don't know what's wrong, but there's definitely something wrong, because I normally can run an entire HDPE pellet system on one geothermal, and that uses one of these and one of those and 3 PRCs and a crusher and a bunch of other stuff. So the only thing I could think of is adding another one in. And I've got room, I could do that, but good Lord, that's so much power. Well, everything was working with these 4, almost. The problem is these things charged up in my inventory because I've got that on. And these are all backlogged because they can't get through here because this has got no power. A little smidge of power pops into this whenever those ones are completely full. And that's the other thing. With these things not being able to run, this is barely touching it. These machines aren't even running. So where's the excess power going? No, you can have, I've had compact machines 7 deep before. My last build, I automated maximum size compact machines, the building of them. And that one went 4 deep. And I didn't have any problems with that. But yes, it is definitely possible. All right, let's go make 2 more geothermals then. Yep, load up. Roll out. Roll out. Okay. Okay. Start with again. Geo. And am I getting all this cobble? Oh, from when I'm moving the stuff. Okay, that makes sense. Got 2 of those. Let's go right to the cobblestone generator. You. Ooh, come with me. Cauldron. Torch. User. 5 components. Fluid cables I've already got. I think I'm running low on those, so let's make a couple more. What am I missing? These. Those. Oh, does that? Oh, I had more than I thought. Okay. Oh, extras. What else? Already got the flux. I'll need to connect that. Fluid cables. Oh, the upgrades. That's what it is. Modifiers. Fives. All right. Out of the way. And in there. Throw 2 more into the network. Yeah, unfortunately, these blocks don't have an energy config. Well, there's only one way for them to go. So neither one of these have a way. Oops, have a way to go in and adjust their where they're going power wise. Sadly. Going. Let's see that we got there. Happy O says, yo, thanks for all you do for Skyfactory. Hey, not a problem. Appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. They're happy to have you. Appreciate you coming by and saying that. Sorry, forgot that was not in range. That in here. 80 your bits today. I'm glad they came in handy. It's a good turnaround, 8 in one day. Oops. That's one too many. Way one too many. That's insane. Something has to be wrong. There's absolutely no way 6 of these can't run 6 machines. Input 0. Why? Why are you inputting 0? Okay. I don't understand what's going on. I'm going to try something else. But I thought I made enough of those. All right, see if it needs a controller or something in here. I'm going to bring its own controller and we'll see. Output 0, buffer 0. So I don't know if it's because it's a compact machine. That one's inputting 3,000. This one's importing 0. That one's... Let me check this one here. That one's 3,000. That one's doing 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 0. Is that not working? Oh. That probably would help a little bit. This one's still not getting any. Run into this before with the other machine, and I want to say surge mode. One of them helped and the other one hurt. I can't remember which one it is. Enough to do anything here. Right, but you can't do that when you're in the compact machine. Nothing from the outside will come inside while I'm outside. So there's no way for me to test if this is working without power coming inside. That's why I always have my power network inside the compact machine. Yeah, everything's got full power upgrades and full speed upgrades. This isn't even getting power. And that's, I mean, but that little tiny touch. There's no reason each one of these, hardwired to one of these, should work. Problem is, I just, for some reason, don't think they're producing enough power. Like, the power's empty. There's nothing extra to put in there. It's putting in everything in there that it can. Still not doing it. Running one of them. I'm producing enough power to run. I can't even say 6 machines, because these two aren't running, because they're not. This isn't moving. No, a tunnel doesn't do anything. It will not work the way you're looking for it. A tunnel is useless when you're inside the compact machine. The outside world does not exist. The easiest way to do that is to have a tunnel on the inside and outside. If you have items being crafted inside and going outside into a chest, the second you go into a compact machine, they stop going through the tunnel. They build up inside the compact machine, because outside the compact machine no longer exists. So nothing will leave or enter a compact machine under any circumstances while you're inside of it. While you're outside, both of them stay loaded, but not when you're inside. Needed 19.99. I mean, if I have it on the right one, I've been clicking all over stuff. Let's see. See, I'm at a point now where I almost want to build each one. I want to run the power from one of these to one machine each. You know what I mean? Because each one should be able to run a machine. There's no reason for it not to. I'm going to try that now. Try to manually run it to the machine itself. We're going to start with one here. Let's see. Power coming this side here. Give 2 space. Food cable. Good news is there's enough power stored into here, and that'll do Had a weird song stuck in my head. I've mentioned this before. I'm a big fan of cover songs. People who do songs differently, so like metal versions of stuff. I really enjoy that stuff. And there's a few musicians that I like. They did one today that was her name's Violet Orlandi, and she did a cover of Nickelback's "How You Remind Me" as if it was sung by Evanescence. Amazing cover. Really enjoyed it. That's got power. That's got power. Now these don't. It's fine. We're going to build one next to each machine. Each machine's going to get its own system. I don't know if maybe each machine is choking it off. You know what I mean? Like there's just too much. That's what I'm looking for. I take the flux off the bottom of that. Let's start down here. You cauldron, torch, cauldron. You oops. Working. You. Oh, hard to move. I can pick that up or not, but I'm not too worried about it. See, that's not getting any power. It almost seems like it has. So this is what's eating power. It's using that as fast as that can put it in. Wow. So this is where my power hogs are coming from. I'm at 5 million hydrogen. I'm starting to wonder, do I need 4 of these? You know what I mean? I can build this on each one. That's totally workable. It's just I'm starting to feel like maybe 4 of these was overkill. Not sure. Notice this doesn't look good, but for today, I'm okay with it. Fill up some of this stuff. Oh, that's probably a good call, too. Yeah. Didn't do that on any of these. These ones don't really need it. They're running okay. Yeah, it's staying empty, though. Like I said, that's with it maximum power putting out. Because there's no power being stored in here, so there's nothing left in. It is sending it out as fast as it can. Thinking of switching this up. Instead of using these. Yeah, and I'll admit that when I do my normal HDEPE pellet, when I'm using it there, I don't ever put any of the upgrades in it because it's not needed. But I have ideas. Because I'm starting to think that 2 of these is going to put out enough that I don't need 4 of these, which means I could put 2 generators. Whoops! Oh, that was my fault. I could put 2 generators running each one in this situation. Instead of having 1 each, I could put 2 of them charging each one of these things. 2 of these has got to be enough to run the power on. Here's my K-tubes. Try that. Move another one of these over there. Two more to go for a 30 like hype. Hey, that's awesome. It's really awesome. Appreciate it. Keep an eye out on those things. That's nice of you. Well, I have to say I really enjoy doing this, and I love having you guys in here. Fun to get to throw stuff around with everybody. It is way more fun to interact with folks. I play all games all by myself all the time, so it's nice to have that opportunity to chill with some other people. All right, so I'm going to build the other one right here, and feasible. Oops, man, I keep breaking on my. Yeah, where's this other one? You. Oh, my inventory was full. Okay. I wonder where all my stuff went for a minute there. I was about to freak out. Freak out. Boop. Be on time tomorrow? Yes, that is, I should say that. Yes, I will be streaming again tomorrow. More Skyfactory 4. Sunday and Monday is here on YouTube. And then the rest of the week, I stream over on my Twitch channel, Onlydraven Gaming. All one word, no space, no underscore. This is insanity. 2 of these. Wow. I mean, it's running nonstop. It's not draining. I mean, it's running, but it can't keep up with this machine. Because it's going straight through it. I mean, granted, I'm already at 6 million. You know what I mean? Like, that could still be working perfectly fine. That's got no power. So now I need to hook those 2 up. Do this. Actually, you know what? I can do that one right from here. I don't even need to move these 2. What are we using the liquid hydrogen for? So, trying to get an achievement for getting a fusion reactor to 3.3 million RF per tick. And hydrogen is one of the 2 fuels that I need to do that. Kind of. It's a step towards getting the fuels that I need to do that. Dump that. I mean, it's running. My lord. These machines use a horrendous amount of power with the maximum speed upgrades in them. You know, and that's the thing. If I took the speed upgrades out, they may have more power, but then it's just going to be slower anyways, you know? Stuff is coming in here. It's just coming through in here slow. I did use deuterium. We fired it up today, and that fuel is not hot and it's not going to be strong enough to get us the power we need, sadly. Yeah, that's what we were trying earlier today. Let's see. Obviously, I want to take some of this stuff back out with me. I still have to tunnel this thing and everything. These away and I'll come back. Yeah, we used deuterium and tritium, and that didn't produce enough power. So we have to switch to a different one, unfortunately. Let's see. So I've got so many of these now. Stuff away. All right. I am going to need fluid extraction cables. I'm going to need another black hole tank, which I made, and you're back in here. I'm going to need a tunnel. It's going to get me out of there. Itch your ear. The devil. So I just checked my geothermal generators. 4 of them total says they're pushing out. That would be 1 million K each. Not too shabby. Using lava or using pyrotheum? Up. It's going to take us out there. Creative World, and it's 600K. Yep. Sadly, that is 1.7 million short. We're going to get the 3 million as it's saying. Grab that one here. Backwards. That one here. There goes that. This is liquid hydrogen. All right. That's liquid hydrogen, and that's going. And there's plenty of it in there. Already in the millions, so we're good that way. For some reason, your efficiency wasn't going up for the RF particular to not rise. Yeah, it may have been too cold. I may have had too many coolers on there. I'm not sure. You're only using water? Gotcha. Yeah, we use the... Every other time I've tried to run the thing, I've had it melt down because it couldn't stay cold enough. That's why we used the diamond this time to try to avoid that from the start. All right, so that was the liquid hydrogen, which at this point, I don't remember why I needed it. Oh, I needed it for liquid hydrogen and deuterium are going to go into a second reactor, and that's what's going to provide me my helium-3. I have to build a second reactor now. Doesn't have to be a big one, but it's got to be one. Need another one of these. Oh, I bet I'm missing all sorts of stuff. Need 2 of these. Oh, wow. Able to make that. That's good. Took that. So now I just need corner pieces. I just need 4 of these. 4. Boy, am I glad I automated that after all. Yep, I got to make a small reactor to make the fuel I need for the bigger reactor. So I'm going to need reactor. Let's see. So we've got that one. I'm going to need... Really, I didn't have any of these left at all? Are we serious? Wow. I could have sworn I had some of those left. I'm not going to make this one huge. Small is fine. We're just going to try to get it to run what we need here. Oh, I need these 2. Okay. Let's see. Oh, where'd my remote go? Did I throw my remote in here? I did throw my... And there's a second one for some reason. Strange and unusual. And we'll grab ourselves a block of... Started. Uncrafter, that's what it was. You are 100% correct. We uncrafted them. I almost feel like I want to build the other one on top of this one. Like above it, you know what I mean? Tempting. Definitely don't want to build it over my base because, you know, that could melt down. I don't want that action going. Let's see. A good place to put it. I guess I can set it over here. I don't have anything going on in this corner. And in this corner. Fine. Blort. All right, let's see how big we're going to make this. 1. You know what I should do? I should see how much room I got. 2, 6, 7, 8. 8 is how big I'm gonna make this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boy, I hope I got the power to run this one too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got extra, but I'm not trying to cramp my own style here. It rains so much here. It rains so much on my parade. Every time I think we're an inch closer to getting this advancement, I have to start a whole new process. Ah, poo. I was sitting here thinking, will I make it without putting down one wrong? The answer was no. Mess up at least one. Damn it. Oop, I don't think I got that. All right. I'm gonna need a lot more of these again. Fortunately, we have everything in place to be able to make these at a pretty easy rate. So, Building Gadget is not compatible with some of these blocks, unfortunately. That one's inside. Next one's got to come down. Doobie-doo, down, down. I left enough room in there. I don't know if it is with this one or not, but I know a lot of the different reactor ones it's not. I want to say I've run into that in the past. All right, so I need more fusion. I need a lot more fusion. So many fusions. That'll be enough. We will see soon. Do I have it? Not in this playthrough, no. This playthrough isn't as much about getting every advancement, because I pretty much have every other advancement on one playthrough or another. This is one advancement I've never been able to get before on any playthrough. So that's kind of why we're working on trying to get it today. Well, not just today. That's a poor choice of word. What happened on my cobblestone? But yeah, I've never been able to get this one before, so that right now. Oop, lag. You know what, I'm going to do this one first this time. Do it the other way. Oop. The cookie one is cookie one's not too hard though. Can be time consuming, but once you get it set up and running, it's not too bad. But what is he? New duplication glitch? Oh, I wish. I remember fondly the day I found the other one. And I'm not saying I was the first person to find it, but I remember when I found it. And I was like, well, that's a tutorial today. And I like made that immediately. I'm like, that's something I got to share. That was the using the filing cabinets in the wireless transfer node. And we're going to be a little short, but not too bad. Wouldn't have needed even one whole stack, to be honest with you. All right, let's see. So, fusion. I'm making some of these. Oop. Oop. Just going to make a few at a time. I'm trying to make too many extra. Oh, wow, I still got 2 rows to go. Okay. Yeah, I could have made a couple. Oops. That. I've done the cookie multiple different ways, always trying to find the fastest and best route. But all right, so that's set. I don't even know. I probably should put some coolant on there. What are these called again? Active fluid coolers. I'm sure I've got some extra. I do. Not going to put a lot because I'm going to use molten diamond again. Just because I already have it. And this one here, I'm not trying to get any crazy achievement. Just trying to make sure it doesn't melt down on me. At least I'm going to try. We'll see. All right. That's that. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, so I'm going to need these out of the way. These. Wireless transfer node. Need 8 GPS. Gups. Give me my gups. 2? What I run out of? 5, and now I've run out of blue. Yay, dye seeds. Once again, saving my bacon. I love dye seeds. Everybody make dye seeds. Always make dye seeds. Did I just throw my remote in the remote again? Oh, no, there it is. Anybody needs me, I'll be over here. I'm stupid. All right. Start in this corner. That one. That one. That one. Whoop. That one. Oops. 1. All right, let's see. Okay. That will cool the corners, so they're ready nice and chilly. So now I've got to get fluid in this thing. All right. So I'm going to need... Deuterium is still... not going up or down. What is the status of this thing? Is this not done yet? It's still running. I feel at this point I need to force it off. Because it's just not working. We need to force it off. That's the best way to do that. Let it drain the tanks it's got over there, and that way it's not going to get any more. That's tritium production there. It's still running. Problem is it's what was been running the big one. So now this being hydrogen, I need it to go into a tank over here. Get a couple tanks and set this up. I also got to power all these still, so we'll get to that in a minute. My remote out. Take a bunch more flux. Let's see. Let's get the fuels in it. Then I'll worry about powering up all the cells. Singularity tank, singularity tank. Wait. That's not what I used. That's got liquid meat in it. I'm not trying to run this with liquid meat. I didn't put any in there, did I? Okay. That would have not been good. Don't put liquid meat in your fusion reactor. Consider that today's most important lesson. Do not, please, put meat. These. Big enough. Tables. All right. That's going to give us our 2 fuels. I just have to run the fuels to it. So now I need flux to get power. All the flux. And I was doing it every 2. I'm going to do it every 3. Start with the inside. Well, no, every 2 worked. I'll stick with what I know. Except for I'll skip that side. Underneath again. Yeah. Last time. 2. This will be a good test to see if our power production is enough to run all of this stuff now. It'll be an interesting experiment. Here we're going to stack number 2. So much flux. I use so much flux in this. I'll be honest. When it comes to powering these reactors, flux is superior to any of the methods I used in the past. But it does help that I have a massive amount of power as well. What do I do on this side? I know this one gets 2 on each one, but, you know, consistency is important. That's wrong spot. So for the big reactor, we need helium-3. And that is produced in a reactor. The only way to get it is to make it in a fusion reactor. So we have to have this reactor to make that fuel for the other reactor. I still have to figure out how to get fuel out of this reactor. That's not something I'm assuming. It should be easy. Just slap a couple of fluid nodes and another tank, and hopefully that'll be good. My only problem is I don't think we'll have enough fuel built up by tomorrow. I'll let this run all day. I'm trying to get this up and running today, so that way tomorrow I can let it run all day and build up fuel, so we can hopefully try and run the big reactor tomorrow night and get that advancement done this week. Worst case scenario, I have to do what I did this week and let the fuels build up all week. And we're stuck doing it again. That will give me a little bit more time also to work on the turbine, because I want to figure out how to build the nuclear craft turbine. That was requested today, and something I've never done. So again, I love finding new stuff in Skyfactory, so I'm all about figuring it out. And at this point, I'm doing all the other reactors, so why not? Get them eventually, right? All right. Get it powered. Flux configurator is already set. What I need, let's get the left click. Right click. It is right click. Boy, I do not remember who told me about this, but bless you, my friend. This is a time saver from hell. I've got it built, but I haven't filmed one. But I'm gonna be doing a tutorial on this little guy. This is helpful. Yeah, but helium-3 is the fuel we need, along with something else. I don't remember what it was, but we need one other thing, and the other thing was easier to get. This was the hard one. I think it was liquid helium, to be honest with you, which is one of the things we just put together to go in here. So the fuel this makes will then go with that liquid helium we're about to put into here, and that'll give us the 2 we need for the final countdown there. Oh man, sometimes it just clicks on it. You got to get it right in the middle. A little bit harder when you're flying. Nope, that's a corner. Still faster. So we'll get all these powered up, get the fuel going into it. Will be groovy. The deuterium is one of the fuels we were just using. I'm going to convert that into here with the hydrogen we just made. And that should hopefully give us the helium-3 that we need. And then I have to have that coming out into a tank so we can start building it up. Hydrogen. Yeah, it's an H word. I can never remember. Helium, hydrogen, hippopotamus. Who knows at this point? So many weird fluids I've put into this playthrough already. I do like getting in and building the new automations. I've got to figure out. I'm blown away by how much power those machines were using in that last one we just did. Oops, that was already built. I'm straight up blown away by that. 6 reactors could not run 6 geothermal could not run 6 machines. And the problem was 100% the first machine. I can't remember the name. The one that we built first in there. The second one that turns it into a fluid wasn't too bad. I get this all done. We got to go check our power and see how. Once this is all up and powered, I got to make sure our power production is meeting our needs. I'll be honest, if that whatever the hell that was we were just making ends up being a problem and it's still not enough power, the only thing I can think of at that point is to pump in blazing pyrotheum. You know what I mean? If I pump in blazing pyrotheum and let a bunch of it build up inside of a tank before setting it up, the geothermals will produce a horrendous amount of power. So that's kind of my backup plan for what we just did. I just hate the thought of having to pump stuff in. And I'll have to let it fill up a tank to know if it's working. Ah, I was doing so well. Waving my magic wand. No, that's not code. Anybody do anything cool this weekend? Anything special happen for you? All right. I'll tell you what. It does power the hell out of that, doesn't it? You know what I forgot? To put one down here. Not what I meant to do. Lux, where are you? This one I'm not going to connect yet because I don't need it running. So we get the fuels going. Let's see. So I need... the deuterium. Let's look at that again. I need hydrogen or liquid hydrogen. And I need deuterium. So I've already got the deuterium. That one's good. And the other one is this one. I need to put a wireless on. I didn't do that. Getting it. Okay. Wireless. Let's see. Cable. Wireless. One at a time to make sure I don't mix them up. Just got to make sure it didn't fill up both slots. Damn it! Ugh. Because I have to run it with hydrogen and deuterium to get it to make helium-3. I need helium-3, and it's got to be one of these two things. These two things are what make it. So I don't have a choice. I have to use... Because these ones down here don't make it as fast. This produces it 4 times as fast because it's its only output. These ones down here make it 2 or make it 1. So I'm trying to make as much of it as quickly as I can. Although... Wee-hee! All right, let's see. The other GPS. This one. That was our deuterium. Let's test the theory. There we go. The deuterium is inside of there. Let's see. So we've got that. That's running. We're good. So I just basically have to get this up and running and then figure out how to pull the fluids out of it. The fact that it's making one fluid hopefully will help. All right. Yee-hee. Back up here. Fell down there. Bad. And, oh, that's not the right one. We'll see if this melts down. Which it might. Calm down, temperature. Temperature's got to get up to 8,000 for it to kick in. So I may have too much coolant on it. We're going to find out, right? Getting there. It's a little slow. I know I'm using some pretty powerful coolant, so I'm okay with it taking a few minutes. Let's see. So I'm going to need a way to pull the fluid out. So let's see if we can do that. I'm going to try to pull it out of the bottom. I don't know if that'll work or not, but I'm going to try. I just want to make sure it doesn't pull the fuel out that I just went through all that trouble making, right? Let's see. Let's get ourselves a black hole tank right off the bat and put it right into that. Nothing in there yet. Good. Getting there. We're 2,000 already, so we're a quarter of the way. Oh, I need to go check power production real quick. How are we looking? 1.38 TJ. I don't even know what that number stands for. I don't even know what TJ... Oh, I must have changed this. Okay, that's the one I want. There we are. All right, this is a minor bit of concern because it's not going up. Of course, it's not going down either. You know, which is good. I have a lot of backup power I've been storing in there. That's 552 billion. So that should last a while. Oh, forgot to light that up. Okay, well, let's do that. Whoops. My bad. Reaper turd. Wha! To get 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. That should cover everything. That away. Oh, how are we looking? Over halfway. Whoa, we're halfway there. Wow. Bon Jovi there all of a sudden. All right. So how does this turn out? Oh, lots of this. Good. Grab get this put in the system, because we are still going to eventually get the turbine. Turbine is our side project right now while we're trying to get the reactor up and running. I probably need more iron. Look at... Okay, I've used 5 stacks of this dust to make an ungodly amount of ingots. And I've gone through 2 chests of iron. So that's serious business. I may have to get some bigger chests on here. I don't even know if I need this much, to be honest with you. Terajoules? Unfamiliar. Cool, though. Okay, so that's up and running some more of that stuff. Oh, that uses like 12 a shot. Luckily, I've still got iron cooking, so we're good there. Oh, I know what I want to check. Oh, I can't, never mind. I'm going to see if the fluid's been pulling out or not, but I won't know until this actually starts yanking fuel. It's not going to yank fuel till it hits 8,000. Once this hit 8,000, boom, we're in. It'll turn on, and then we can watch and see how the actual coolant and all that kind of stuff works. I have a feeling the coolant we have is going to work, just because of it's such a good coolant. If anything, it'll keep it too cool. Just like me. I can't back that up. But it'll make it too cool. But since I'm not trying to make power with this, I'm just trying to get the side fluid, you know, the fluid that it produces by processing. I'm not too worried about it. As long as it's producing that at a decent space, I'm good. Yeah, it also makes energy too. I'll throw another flux on here and throw that into the system as well. Might as well. But we shall see. We're about to hit 8,000 here in a second. Hey, Bionics fan, good day. Yeah, that'll mean I have... This will be the 4th reactor I have in this system. I haven't even built a fission reactor this time. Normally, fission's how I try to run fusion. I have learned that that's not the best way to do it. I am a huge fan of these mechanism reactors that I built earlier. Boom. It has begun. Okay. Okay, so it's producing the fluids. Fluid void output. It's not pulling it into the tank. How do I get the fluid out? Oh no, deuterium. Why did it pull deuterium in there? Ah, crap. Okay, it's got helium in there now. Okay, I just need another black hole tank. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, I had it already there. Here. I think it just pulled a little out by accident. There we go. Helium-3, baby. Ooh, that's making it fast, too. Ah, it's because it's making it all 4. Ooh, baby. You got what I need. All right. That makes Daddy happy. We'll let that bad boy run for a little while. Run off this stuff as much as it likes. And keep on keeping on. The temperature's staying right at 82. It's going up a smidge, but obviously not that much. They have a fission reactor. Yes. Let's see. I'm also a big fan in 1.16. Yeah, I like the fission reactor. It's not a bad reactor, but now that I've had a chance to mess with these, to be honest, building this small one and running it off basic fuels isn't that bad. The hardest part is the crystalline sulfate you need for the centerpiece. That's the worst part of the entire reactor. Now that we have a power source that's decent. Okay, let's see what we got here. 34. 35. Okay, so that means I'm producing liquid hydrogen faster than that's pulling that out. Deuterium, 72. I'm also producing deuterium faster than it's pulling out. And the tritium I'm not using right now, so it should just still be producing. It is, it's just slow. So that's good. We've got that building up in case we need it. So, man, I'm making all sorts of fluids. And then look, molten diamond I've got for 75,000 years. There's just so much. I built that way stronger than I needed. Right, no, it could be in here. Like I said, I haven't been worrying about this too much, just because I want it to produce juice, if you will. I mean, I could take a coolant off. I could take off a cooler. See, my temperature is going up a smidgety smidge, but not much. I didn't check the fuel. I needed helium-3. Which one are we running? Helium-3 is... We were doing hydrogen and deuterium. Optimal temperature 1245 MK. So yeah, I could stand for that to go up a little bit. All right, we'll take off a couple. Whoop. We'll start by taking off 2 on each side. Oh wait, that's not opposite. That was bad. That was stupid on my fault. So if that's on that side, yeah, I would need it on this side. And that would be opposite. It would. Okay, so I'll do the same thing over here. All right. And then up here, we did it on that side. All right, that's a good chunk of coolers off there. Keep an eye on it. I may need to throw them back on. Temperature is increasing a little faster. We'll give it some time. So I'm not really, like I said, that one I wanted to produce as much hydrogen as possible. So now that we've got this up, or not, helium-3. Now that we've got this going, I'm in good shape. I can let that run all day tomorrow and see how high we can get that. I can fiddle with coolers and such as well. Try to get that up a little, running a little faster. Oh, we should check on the status of this. It's been not okay, it's not humming anymore, so it's, yeah, it's cooling down. Why is that full? It avoided leftover. Avoiding leftover, I see. I feel like I almost should grab that in a tank just in case it's useful later. I'm gonna do that. Grab ourselves a black hole unit. That was a couple cables. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna need neutron fluid for anything, but I guess it won't hurt me to have it, right? Ba-doop. Ba-doop. So that pulls that out, and I'm gonna wait. I don't think there's that much in there. Whoop! That cleared that out. Helium, neutron fluid. Okay, so that's all the helium. The other one, slap her underneath. Get our neutron fluid. You know, doing the neutron dance. Doing the neutron. Should have probably been doing that previous while I was running the thing, but we fire it back up somehow. I'll just hang on to it on the off chance we need it for something. I'll my collection of tanks, I guess, will go down here. All the different fluids I've been getting. I wonder if I have more. Nope, no more in there. I think I got rid of the other one. Some coolers. Let's go check now that those coolers have been off a minute. See if that makes a difference. Definitely it's going up in temperature. It's not going up super fast. But as long as it's producing, I'll take it. The little one hums as loud as the big one. Or one more time. Yee-hee. Oh no! Oh God! Please tell me I didn't waste. Oh. Ah! I got a stab holding the shift button down. Damn it, anyways. All right, so we still have a butt ton of power in here, so I'm not worried about that. We have horrendously amount. And I should probably go up and check my reactor. Oh, I got a door right here. Go over here and check these. Fuels are still at maxed. Everything pumping good there. See, I'm using one of those things right here, electrolytic separator. Oh, of course, it's running on the entire flux system, so I guess that is a little different. Fuel looking good. Everybody looking good over here. Oh, yeah. Going faster than the machine can keep up with it. Excellent. Full fuel. Full fuel. All right. I've got deuterium up here. That works out well. All right. Well, let's let that run for a little while. While that's going, we got about 14 minutes left in the stream. Let's take a look here. What is pulling 52 in RF? Well, this is part of it. Like, I'm powering 2 reactors. The cells on every reactor is being powered by that right now. But yeah, now this isn't pulling that much, mind you. That's how much I have. That's what the capability is. It's not pulling all that. It's input. It has that amount, but it's not pulling all that out at once. That'd be crazy though. All right, so we were looking at turbines. So I don't know how many of what I need for turbines, but we'll look. Got to be some kind of a controller, right? There's a controller. We're obviously going to need a controller. Let's make one of those. I'm sure I'll need it for something. Turbine controller. We can now control the turbine. Cool. Turbine walls. Probably need a bunch of those. Vents, valves, casing. Oh, walls and casing are different, huh? Interesting. Turbine frame and shaft. That's a lot of things that are the outside of a turbine. And they all look pretty much the same. Interesting. Since you're going to close the live stream soon, you wish to raid someone. I'm all about that. I guess I should find someone to raid. So much harder to raid on YouTube. I don't know anyone that streams on YouTube. How would you even find someone live streaming on YouTube? Oh. See if I can... guess I could look up Minecraft and see if somebody's streaming Minecraft videos. Is there a way to search live streams? Well, I typed in Minecraft and half the page are my tutorials. And me. It says I'm live now. Oh, there's a live now. Wow, that person's got a huge channel. Congrats, dude. Roll through here. I think that's the only person I'm seeing that's live. A lot of these are... No, wait. Are they live or not? Hard to tell. Sorry, I'm just looking in chat here. Question. Could you put an information screen on the reactor and the screen will display all the reactor's info? I'm not sure. I don't know if there's an information screen that's compatible with it. There's no remote that I know of that works with it. I can look and see if there's one out there somewhere. Oh yeah, if you know someone who's got a channel, I'll take it. Or that reply was, I'm sorry, for rating purposes. All I did was stream. That's kind of flattering a little bit. All I did was search Minecraft, and every 4 links is one of my videos. Right, well, 64, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's kind of flattering. That or I'm just putting out way too much crap, right? I'm just hogging YouTube. Am I going to be doing another mod pack anytime soon? Yes. So right now, getting this reactor advancement is really the big thing, and then we're going to fiddle with turbines. After that, I don't know if there's much more in Skyfactory 4 I'd want to do in this playthrough. So we were talking about potentially Insane Craft, and a couple other options there. So we have, I definitely am going to be doing a different pack, and that'll still be here on YouTube. Minecraft is here on YouTube. Other games that I stream are on my Twitch channel. Onlydraven Gaming. No space, no underscore. If anybody out there's got a Twitch channel, it would be groovy if you'd consider giving me a follow there as well. But yeah, right now, Insane Craft, I think, is in the lead for recommendations. That or Stone Factory. Make it look easies. I don't know that person. Give me a moment here. So I can grab their page. It looks... Ooh, they have a lot of videos. Well played. Are they live right now? They are live right now. Yeah, we can do that. Cool, we'll do that here in just a couple minutes when I end up the stream. So again, for those of you who are hanging out with me, it would be very cool if you would consider, when we're done here, jumping on over to this other person's Minecraft stream, even if you can just hang out for a couple of minutes. It would be great if you would consider swinging by, maybe giving them a like or follow if you like their, or subscribe if you like their content. It's always cool to be able to jump out and help other content creators. So yes, we will definitely do that. Let's see. Information screen. RF power. On a power cell that displays information, that cell. Right. Enigmatics. It sounds familiar, but I may have been a while ago. Ooh, I'm starting to get some lag. You're saying just slap it on the front of this thing? Doesn't show a lot. Let's see what it shows on this one. This one's running. Yeah. How is this not producing any power? It's not. This thing's not producing any power at all. Which I would be more worried about if I needed it as a power source, but as long as it's producing juice, I'm good. Which it is. I got cats freaking out behind me because it's treats time in 5 minutes. Interesting. Cool. Never used the screen before. That's pretty handy. Like that. Hang on a second. Add that to my list of stuff to remember. Oh, come on, lag. Catch up. There we go. Woo! Typing sucks for Draven. Okay. Okay. Down there so I remember that for later. Learn more about them, try them with more things, find out how all you can use them, and then make a tutorial on it to help other folks. Doesn't appear to be interactive, but it does show a little bit of the information, so that's kind of cool. Interesting. Interesting. As long as it keeps producing, I'll run this all day tomorrow. See if we can get enough fuel. Now your temperature is too high? I don't remember. Let's see. Optimal temperature, 1245 million, or MK, is the optimal fuel. I'm nowhere near that. So, 1245, that's million, right? So I don't think I'm that high yet. And it could be the problem. I might not be, still might be too cold. Hey, Rexy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and call this one a day. So tomorrow we're going to come back and I will have a bunch of fuel built up for that. And we will attempt to hop in here and maybe, just maybe, try and get the achievement for that. Although it uses a lot of fluid, so I'm not sure if that will have produced enough in the time we're looking, but we will see. So we were talking about streaming, oh my God, raiding, the term I meant to use. Let's see what we got going on. So Make It Look Easy is currently doing some Pokemon Legends. All right, that's cool. Let me grab their channel. Mute it so you don't hear me and him all talking at the same time. All right, so I've never got to raid on YouTube before, really. We did it once with Azalea a few weeks ago, so I like the idea behind it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to post up a link to another small streamer. Well, I should say small streamer. They've got like 15, 16 people watching right now, so they're both the same size. We'll swing on over there. If you have a couple minutes and would like to come by and say hello, everyone, and be part of the raid, big thing, if you show up, be sure to click like Same as you do here. It definitely helps out me. I'm sure it will help out any streamer that we raid at the end of the channel. I'll be back here tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same as today, and running till about 1 a.m. my time, which is right about where we are now. We'll be doing more of this. I'll try to get as much stuff built up as I can tomorrow. Worst case scenario, if we don't have enough fluid to try to run it, we may have to kick it next week. But we'll maybe work on turbines and a couple other things tomorrow. Okay? Well, thank you all for coming. Again, if you got a couple of minutes and you don't mind, it would be awesome if you wouldn't mind. Just put a link in chat to another streamer. You pop in there, say hi, click a like or whatever. So everybody use the hashtag Onlydraven raid. Yeah, if you don't mind, want to help out a little bit, I'm sure that helps get my name out to other streamers, and it helps introduce our community to other streamers as well, right? Looks like they're rocking some Pokemon right now, so why not? All right, let's swing on over there and say hi. I'm going to throw up my goodbye music. We'll say hi, and hopefully I will see some of you tomorrow. But if not, have a great week, and we'll catch you later, okay? Let's swing on over there. Have a great day.